Good enough for government work.
Good enough for government work. So
Here
we
don't
go.
talk about the DOT like that.
Here we go. So you all. None of my intro came through. Hi everybody, welcome to Dice Soup, brought to you by Once Upon a D20 and Once Upon a D20's Patreon. Patreon.com/OnceUponAD20. When last we left off. Yeah, this is another one that I'm going to really have to remember that it was all fucked up. But when last we left off, you all had been planning a heist in Hupperduke to free your friend Bex Knackles, the Weaver / follower of the Moon Weaver, who was taken by Righteous Brand soldiers. Maybe not the organization, but definitely people from. Now, in finding that out, you also found that there was enough trees off in the distance that maybe your friend Kaylee could focus in on one and send you through. And so it was. And
Make it so.
and in emerging from the trees, the five of you who are sirs currently appearing in this film,
yes,
begin to close the distance, mostly quietly, not super noticed, but still. If I remember correctly, Slayer was being particularly unstealthy.
It wasn't me for once. Because I didn't roll.
No,
I wasn't
specifically
here.
choosing to be unstealthy, not for any fault of your own. You were kind of charging forward in a righteous fashion.
I guess maybe I was following Luca's lead, I believe. Because we were gonna try to intimidate these fellows.
Well, I had this really handy guy who is capable of also casting Charm Person, who was going to follow me up in a 1-2 punch Charm Person combo, and that person is sir not appearing in this film.
I see. So perhaps I should just follow up with a 1-2 punch them combo.
Let me check here. I can still cast. Okay, interesting. I could still get 3 of them at once, I guess? Or 4 of them at once, I guess?
Fellas,
I'll just have to try it.
All right. So.
I mean, anyone we can't charm, we can intimidate.
As you all begin to approach, the one on the cart, sitting on the cart, visible, Bex from this view, not visible. But you know that she's there. He, seeing the group of you approach, as you know, it's dusk, and y'all are walking up through an open field. He kind of looks towards the fire and
I'm serious right now. I completely forgot.
Pulls his crossbow around, not aiming it towards y'all, but just having it in hand.
He's got a gun! No, I'm just kidding.
What? Everyone down!
What's a gun?
It's a boomstick.
And you see a couple of them look like they reach for accoutrement, but not raising them as much as just kind of like hooking them on their belts and beginning to stand up, except for the fully armored one. The fully armored one is just kind of sitting.
That's a freaking sign.
Yeah, the one that's fully armored is like not pressed, which means that's kind of intimidating, actually.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Mini boss, mini boss, mini boss.
What are you talking about?
You're worth a lot of XP, ain't you?
I am
the one.
His token's only 1 square, but his health bar is 3 squares long. Just
Jesus. The one with the flowing hair here calls out. What's your business?
Well, you parked along the road. We thought we'd stop by and see if we could share a campfire. Or am I supposed to be in an Irish accent right now? Yes, I think
I think so.
I think you are. Yeah.
I think I am.
You heard
Wait,
that.
is Bearded the
in
woman
Irish
right now?
Yes.
Hold on.
I am Saoirse.
You
Okay.
heard that in an Irish
And-
accent.
And he
Irish.
is and he is Kieran, is that your name?
I
We're like
believe
masquerading as
so.
brother and sister right now.
let me get back here because for some reason I do not have this in my notes.
And scene.
It's in Discord. Kieran McGowan.
I was
You
going to
guys
say,
line
you don't
tender.
have your
Oi,
script in front
friends.
of you?
I know, right?
It's
Yeah,
line
we
10.
were both we went into this saying that we were going to pretend to be brother and sister is what it was.
Yes, we did.
We've made.
Hey, friends, we're traveling along the road here, and we thought we might see if we could share your campfire. But
The
only out
one-
this way.
The one on the cart kind of. You came from the trees. Weren't coming along the road.
There's nothing wrong with taking a shortcut, is there?
Go ahead and.
All right, you got us. We
it's
don't
not
really know where we're going.
Is it?
Luca, go ahead and make a deception check with advantage
I
because I know
will.
there's at least a couple of deception proficient people around you. At least one.
Yes.
There's at least one right next to him.
That's what I mean.
Because it is not I.
It's not
Advantage.
illegal, is it? Slayer says very threateningly.
Advantaggy.
It's illegal.
That's a 27.
And Vantaggy.
And you say it's not illegal, is it? And they don't fully clock the sarcasm. As brother and sister, and you kind of taking the lead. They a couple of them kind of chuckle, and the flowing-haired one. Aye, if you need a fire, it'd be unbecoming of soldiers of the crown to not help. Come on
Aye,
over.
Soldiers of the
no,
Crown.
I agree.
I'd say we got pretty lucky then. Not really, not a much safer lot to camp with than obviously Soldiers of the Crown.
Absolutely.
I think we'll make our way
And,
that way.
Would soldiers of the crown also be having the drinks to be providing?
No, none that we can provide, unfortunately. We are only equipped for our own needs.
Oh, would you look at that? Hospitality only has a certain limit.
Hey, well, the road is the road.
It's a shame, really. Well, I've got some drink here. Would you like some?
Bring it on over.
And that's whenever.
Oh my God, we might just be able to do this with Jimothy. Who needs charm person?
I look over, I give like a quick look over to Slayer with the jug of Jimothy, and I'm like it's just kind of like a I forgot that existed.
All right, guys,
I forgot that was real.
Just real quick, I would like to cast who do I think is going to be drinking the Jimothy? There's 5 of us. Who do I cast enhance ability? Who do I cast enhance
I mean,
ability?
Slayer's gonna be
if
drinking
you wanna-
the Jimothy, but he's gonna prove
I
it
have
safe,
a
right?
I have a +2 con save, so if you wanted to enhance my ability, I might be for the best.
Mine is literally +0. So
Oh gosh.
I've got a +8.
that makes me want to give you this so much more. Actually,
I know, right? No, it's alright. Don't put it on Slayer. He's fine.
I think I'm gonna do.
Even if
Luca
I
knock-
fail and I get drunk, I'll still be able to hit. It's fine.
I'm gonna do
No,
Luca
actually-
Knock and Eredrin because Luca Knock and Eredrin are
But
the
if
ones
you feel like it might be better
Akira
spent on
usually
someone else-
refuses. Well, Akira usually doesn't
if it
drink.
might be best, well, it's true. Yeah, fair enough. I was just gonna say, like, because I probably won't be participating as best I can because of the fact that if I slip and change face in the middle of all this stuff, that's gonna be bad. So I probably will refrain from that. But you can cast it on me if you have that option anyway. So it's whatever you want.
Let me check my enhance abilities because, like, I remember that I've burned all of my 3rd level spell slots on sendings. Or
Yeah, we thought we were gonna get a rest in between. To be fair.
yeah, so I don't have any 3rd level spell slots. So that kind of that's what pins me down on this a little bit.
It's
And
fine.
of course, enhance ability starts as a 3rd level spell.
Second.
I thought it was the
Starts as
second.
I can't find it in my 2nd level spell list. There it is. Okay, finally I found it.
I was like, I could swear it's 2nd level.
Oh,
You can hit up to.
Erdrin's saying he's not going to partake.
Okay,
Alright.
then in that case, you know what? I'm just not going to worry about it. It's going to be all right. We're just going to risk the
Okay.
Jimothy. It's going to be beautiful. I trust in the guards to fail faster than us.
I mean, at this point, do we not have a tolerance at this point? We've been around the Jimothy for a while.
No.
No, there's no tolerance to the Jimothy.
Yeah, you don't build up a tolerance to the Jimothy.
Nope. Nope.
It's
You
just
don't
too
get
strong.
used to the Jimothy.
It's just
can't get used
it's
to it
ever
now.
changing. My recipe's never the same.
Oh,
Maybe
of course.
It's a living brew, man.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Quite actually true.
You keep the brew alive because it represents Jimothy.
Exactly.
It's happy. It's full of life.
Everything about
it's
that
true.
makes me both happy and sad.
Right?
Sometimes that life is stronger than your life and likes to take your life. But
It's it's not everybody can handle the Jimothy. You use a powerful sorcerer, mage,
Yeah, most
wizard.
most internal combustion engines aren't ready to handle Jimothy.
yeah, I think we'll make our way over without any additional guile.
All right.
And they kind of gesture to around the fire to just kind of, point out, there's space. These rocks look like they've been here a while, and here we go. We'll kind of move about, encouraging. Too far. Encouraging camaraderie.
Yeah.
So I
And,
guess we're supposed to go forward, then, right?
She gestures out towards each of them and kind of like just with a open hand, kind of gestures for them to scoot over this way and that way. And says, Captain Hobbs, nice to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you. Not to ask any of your business or anything, but what finds a company such as yourselves out here on the road?
Crown business, same as always.
Hey, fair enough.
Slayer just
Alright.
begins taking out some cups to pour some Jimothy for those around.
I was trying to get on the rock.
Yeah. You hold Alt and you can go between spaces, or you can
Thank
drop
you.
between spaces. That was what I was having to do. But as y'all get close, any positive passive perception, that of 10 or higher, would notice that the armor set, when you get close, is not manned. You look. You look inside of it, and it basically looks as if it's not that their bits are fused together, but they are laying on each other, and there's just the tiniest bit of like blue threads of magic that kind of interlace on the inside of it, and it's like it's a full set of armor, and as you look at it, it actually isn't armed.
It's got no arms.
Now, does that mean no weapons or no arms? Like,
No, it could be either one.
It does not have any additional weapons.
okay. Yeah. So, when seeing this, I'll just kind of look, and as I approach, and I'm like, "It's mighty hospitable of you." And I'll see the armor and go, "Would you look at that? You not put a spot or anything in there?"
And
What is this? The roast of Nock? Look at the campfire.
Yeah, no, I just thought it'd be funny to see me put me on the campfire and see who noticed first.
What do you
and
mean?
in pointing it out, it actually it seems like it clocks kind of each of you where eyes would be. It looks towards you where you would assume that a face should be.
Punch in the face. I'm just kidding.
It just kind of looks and then kind of follows, looks and follows, just kind of like it's noticing the new people around.
So the armor moves on its own accord.
And make
Callum does.
you can make a perception check.
Akira
in your all of you.
I'll try.
Sure. I'm not
Okay,
good
I'll
at
contribute.
I'll just let y'all have at it.
I rolled terrible, but
I'll just say I'm looking at it and go, wait, if there's no one in there, that means does that mean one of you is a magic user? Is that right?
In pointing that out, the one actually right next to you, right here, kind of raises her hand, and she is lighter armored than the rest. She is still wearing leathers, but she's lighter armored, and she kind of puts up two fingers, and Doomerin, as she does, her cloak kind of drifts open a little bit, and you can see kind of center chest on this. There's you see an amulet around her neck that you see the same blue threads kind of interlacing around it that are on the inside of that.
and here I was expecting her cloak to be full of Bix because she's lighter armored.
Right.
Nailed it.
Can I make some kind of check about that?
Oh no, I'm giving that to you with your Arcana and your very
perception.
Yeah, with your perception and your Arcana, you would grok that and that are probably related. And in Nock asking, she'll kind of put up her two fingers and be like, "Yeah, Biggin's mine."
Oh. So you're a magic user. There's this. I'm very fascinated by this. There's this one trick I learned about long ago. It's really should be. I don't know if it's complicated or what, but you can make it smell like fresh cut grass, like just right here in front of us. Is that right?
She kind of chuckles and does a quick flick of her wrist, and the air kind of starts to change, and you smell it.
Oh my God, she did it!
Look at that.
Really nothing to smell. Prestidigitation. they call it. It's just the minor manipulation.
Bless you.
Of the
What'd you
world
say, love?
around you.
Right. What did you say before you sneezed?
Right. Hi.
It's prestidigitation. That's all right.
Wait, word that.
All right.
I went to
Oh,
school.
yes.
I went to school for this sort of thing. Don't worry about it.
It's like thaumaturgy.
It's
Oh,
it's taking
much different actually. That's one that I don't know.
it's taking everything in Akira's will not to laugh at them saying prestidigitation the way they said it.
Hey,
So,
see, my sister and I, we've heard of
all of us
thaumaturgy.
feigning ignorance on how things work.
We've heard of thaumaturgy, but prestidigitate. Sorry, that's a word.
But a blugabah.
That's a bit of a strenuous one.
That's a word.
That's all right. It's you know, if you end up going to some sort of magical school, they can teach you all about it.
maybe some Timothy, loosen your tongue there. Karen.
Hey, oh, why not? Always got to at least go for the one.
The captain here, and this guy, who you can see has a symbol of Arathis around his chest area, just kind of like latched onto his chainmail. The two of them will both put up their hands and take one of those. What is this, Jimothy, you spoke of?
Yeah. So it's for short. Its full name. Hold on, I'm trying to stall to get to it. Its full name is Jimothy Brand Purple Chest Burster.
Bit of a mouthful.
That
It'll
is
fit you for a
quite
fine Nakarin.
mouthful.
Yeah.
I have a mouthful going down too.
You could also just call it DPC, Deep Purple Chest Burster. I can't fucking say it myself.
DPC.
You're like, it's hard to
DPCD?
keep that and keep your accent at the same time.
DPCD.
Yeah.
It's hard to say it without an accent.
Deep
Yeah,
Purple
exactly.
Chest Burster. Yeah.
It'll fit you for quite the
It's
Nakarin.
fun. You're trying to keep the accent, and it keeps coming out as like Southern Deep Purple.
Yeah.
That's eventually what I want to switch to with Slayer, because I can do that better.
That's all right. That's all right. Switch
I don't know.
it.
I think you do
I'll
the
switch
Slayer
right
voice
now.
great, actually.
But if that's what you want. But
Oh no, the Slayer voice is fantastic.
I love the Slayer voice.
the captain and the priest
Yeah.
both kind of look and are you bringing around just a wineskin or the whole big fucking tank?
Oh no, I've got the whole cask like on
Yeah.
my back, but like I'm pouring from a wineskin.
Okay, and they kind of clock the sack on
Cask?
your back. I was
Yeah.
saying, Deep Purple, and the captain, as in worm.
Yeah, I made it from purple wormlings, little baby ones. Yeah, they killed my friend
There's-
Jimothy, so I
there's-
named it after them.
There's nothing small about a purple worm, even a baby. I mean, and she points right there. Oh, and like there's that little bit between like, oh, like this guy's horrifying, and deep intrigue as to like what the fuck is about to happen to her.
Yeah, and he's seen me drink it. I've drinking it. I'm fine.
To appease
All right, yeah,
the captain's worries, Kieran is holding out a glass to get a little bit of Jimothy as it was offered.
Yeah, I'll pour some for Kieran.
You'll get notes
Thank
of
you.
lavender and poison. I'm joking. I
Do
don't.
not say that.
Yeah, don't.
Don't actually say that.
I know.
Uh,
Good
hey,
God.
Jimmy, within 30 feet of where they're holding Bex?
No. Right now, you are quite a number of feet away. You know that she's in the cart up yonder way.
I want to bring attention to something Shadowwalker said in the chat. You can't attune to the Jimothy. Jimothy attunes you.
Yes.
You have to say it's an inspiration accent.
Shadowwalker, you get advantage. You have inspiration.
There you go.
I want you to know if that quote ends up on a T-shirt, you will be attributed.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely have
We'll have your
little
name
banner
on it.
like Shadow Walker.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's excellent.
It'll be a Jimothy deep purple chest burster, like ale kind of
Yeah.
signet.
Like
And
it'd be like
then it'll be a review at the bottom that says it attunes to you.
Or
it would be
Can
like
that
a
just be,
saggy
like, the slogan?
purple worm cask with like a little bit of it leaking out, and then the review underneath.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
or just make
Nailed
it the slogan.
We did
like,
it. This
you
is
know
how
it's
we
gonna
come
be
up with the shit that we want to do.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
so
If it gets made and you are attributed for the quote, I think that we will pitch in together and make sure that you get one. For
nailed
sure.
it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. When everything's being talked about, like Saoirse will kind of bring up a point, like, well, I can't speak for the rest of my crew, but I've been quite rude. I didn't properly introduce myself. My name is Saoirse McGowan. This is my brother, Kieran.
Thanks.
And then look over and I don't know. Did anybody else give us any kind of like other alias to use? Like, are we just doing Slayer and Akira?
Slayer
and
owns his
like
shit. Like he is the Slayer. Like that is
okay.
that
Cool.
is
Fair
who
enough.
he is.
Fair enough.
He does not use aliases.
Yeah, and so like
Akira will just shoot a quick telepathic message to you and just tell you, "Let me remain nameless." Skip over me.
gotcha.
You'll get a very similar note from
are you-
Aaron.
Are you
telepathically.
saying that you two are the heroes with no name?
We're just gonna call them the twins, even though they don't look anything alike.
There you go. We're the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
We're the Geminis.
And
the
then
twins.
look over and and our friend with the libations for this evening is our friend Slayer, and over here we have the twins, which all of us accompanying each other on the road, protecting each other, and all that. You said you were part of the royal company, as you are. I got one of your names, but blimey, I've already forgotten it. Who else? What else are your names?
The captain puts up her hand and says, I'm Captain Hobbs.
Captain Hobbs, well, man.
This gentleman to my left, that's Boney. Over there,
Boney.
our wizard, Abigail. Our priest,
Right.
we just call him Arathis.
That seems
Ooh.
interesting.
Well, we interchange so often. Most of the time, we refer to each other, and he pipes up. He's like, "It's fine. I'd rather be called Arathis over my name, anyways."
Fair enough. Sometimes the parents aren't very kind.
And if it works, it works.
And she kind of points almost exactly where the lookout and the cart and everything are, and she points back, and that spot.
Huh. See,
Oh,
we spot
All
things.
right.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
That's why we
Quite
have
good
his.
at
That's why we
seeing
have his eyes out.
Well, that makes sense then, yeah.
And I actually started.
Sorry.
You know, and I was gonna say, like, whenever she mentions Spot, I'll just be like, well, again, continuing to be rude on my part. Nice to meet you. And I start walking over towards the cart. I don't know if they're gonna say no or not, but that is my intent, just to go over there and shake hands with Spot, essentially.
I'm still trying to pour drinks.
Yeah, you pour drinks. It as fast as Jimothy is to pour.
Yeah.
You
bit
get
thick.
it around. Knock, as you start to go over, Spot starts walking towards you, kind of dropping the crossbow into just one hand and reaching out with his right.
Yeah.
I don't
Spot,
feel
nice to
don't
meet
feel-
you. Why don't you come join us by the fire? I don't know what you're saying.
Don't feel bad, Arathis. We've got a cousin named Quiva. Nobody ever pronounces the name right.
You're talking about old Queef back there.
I can
Quiva.
relate.
Yes, I'm talking about old Queef.
And he
Yes, that's what-
he lifts the drink just to give it a quick smell, does a little bit of a blink, double take, and then goes to clink it with Kieran, and then over to Slayer.
Bling.
And,
I already rolled mine, but yeah.
Well, and kind of, just to cheers.
Yeah.
And the two of them.
Please say fail. Please say fail.
I have to roll.
That's the captain,
Let me roll.
and that's Arathis.
Yes. That's
Time to
good.
find out if I see sounds.
That's a bit stronger than the
I
second
see
little
sounds.
wine for Arathis.
Oh,
isn't it?
Boise.
Intergalactic
Sounds.
planetary.
Oh no.
Galactic.
Luca, you're starting to feel a little bit of the
Jimothy.
Yeah.
gym.
Luckily, I'm familiar with this feeling.
Indeed.
won't tell
Let's
you.
see here. Let's use this one. That's a good one. And Captain Hobbs takes the big shot of it, and so does Arathis. But as both of them come down, she kind of shakes her hair, and it's just this mane of hair just floofing out. And you can tell her eyes get super wide for a second and then just kind of narrow. Arathis' eyes widen and don't. They don't go back down. They just kind of widen and they just start looking around.
Aye, the Jimothy there. You got to be careful with that Jimothy. You see, it'll lilt the song for you.
What's my what?
He's a rocket man out there in the stratosphere alone.
Fuck.
And you can't stop him now.
Captain, I'm seeing everything. And
Are you seeing double?
Yeah. You see sounds sometimes. It's a thing.
And
The
she
world
kind
is-
of
Purple worm.
licks
That
her
purple
lips for a
worm. It
second and
makes you
just
see the sounds.
I can see
Arathis,
why.
welcome to the fucking show.
Akira's going to give a
Fucking
devilish
ticket.
to Luca in his current form, and then look at the one that's really feeling the Jimothy and quickly say in his head, "Look behind you! Look behind you!"
Oh,
Oh, I'm
fuck.
summoning my echo behind him.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
No, guys.
Go ahead and
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead and make
mate.
We're not all drunk yet.
make a what's the word a deception check with advantage. Akira.
Did Spot go back to his spot?
Yeah. He when you said for him to come over, he just kind of actually, you know what? Give me a persuasion check just from you.
Do it.
Persuasion.
That would be an
Or
18.
deception. I guess you're stronger at deception, aren't you?
That would be an 18.
Well,
I'll take it.
I mean, I rolled a 16. Even with if you wanted to make it a deception, that would be a, let's see, what is it? Yeah, that'd be just add 3 to it, so that'd be a 19.
Okay,
But
that'd be a
it's
19.
however you want to do it.
Yeah. Because I mean, this is active deception on all accounts. And
What do you mean? I don't have ulterior motives.
with a 19, DC was kind of kind of hard because he is at a post. And he'll just very politely, like, you can tell that he kind of wants to, but he's just, no, I need to. I'm not off duty yet.
Oh, come on, get off your post for a bit. Have some fun. You made some friends on the road. How often does that happen?
There's plenty of Jimothy for all.
Get back to me. Get back to me in an hour or two when one of the other ones sobers up and takes my spot.
But you are Spot.
What you got on that? What you got on that card? A whole bunch of gold.
Fuck.
That was really good. That was really good.
And Akira, with you saying that, suddenly, like, that guy hearing in his head, like, full on, like, looks the wrong way, looks the right way, and then like doubles back around to go and look, and then sees Eridren there, and goes, "Hey, what's up?" And then turns back around and sees Eridren next to the fire, and goes, "Hey, what's?" And looks all the way back around again. It's like, what the?
Dismiss it.
Just Eritreanish waves and then just disappears again. I dispel.
Goes away into the night.
Make a stealth check for that, just to like see how or if you're able to kind of like pass that by the other three that are around the fire.
Hey guys,
Honestly,
are we the baddies?
I don't care if the other three catch it. I'm just like, I don't care if the other three.
I know you technically don't, but I just want to see if they do clock it.
Okay.
We the bad guys?
Oh, they definitely clock it. That's an
Oh yeah, and they look, and with a slight bit of Arcana insight kind of hybrid. That's yeah, that is kind of the other two just kind of chuckle. Hobbs and Boney kind of chuckle and point because they kind of can tell they see it, and they automatically, like, they travel with the wizard, they assume it's some sort of illusion. You notice when you come around, Abby has gotten a little bit quieter, and she just kind of like is snacking on her evening meal kind of quietly, just kind of looking back towards you, Eridren, looking back towards where the illusion was, where the other you was.
Is everything okay, Abby?
Make an insight check, Eridren.
Of course. Another thing I'm not very good at, but a little bit better than stealth.
And she had already said to Slayer that she doesn't drink, and just kind of had no, you're fine. I kind of glossed over that. She and Bones both kind of objected on they don't drink grounds. Gotcha. And
that was a critical fail.
Yeah. You ask, and she kind of looks at you. No, you're fine, totally fine. And you're not quite sure what's wrong. You know that she's bothered, but you're not quite sure exactly why.
I'm gonna get arrested this episode.
The polygraph determined that was a lie.
But
yeah.
They kind of start talking back and forth. Just they start BSing about stuff that they've done, fun things that they've pranked on each other, pranked on other people. The conversation gets a little lively. What do y'all do?
I'm gonna wait until the Slayer proposes another round of drinks. At which point, I think Kieran and Sorsha may have an opportunity to start singing a song or something, which can get us out of that round of drinks for just a moment.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. So, oh gosh,
going into some music.
Well, once the Slayer gives the second round, of course.
Oh,
We're trying to let the Jimothy do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
They're
plan.
rebranded as a charm spell. Just like I can cast charm on them, and it's just a jug of Jimothy.
Hey, I mean, it is called liquid
Do we
courage
have
for a reason.
Justice back?
Is Justice back? Oh no.
Or
Where's
Justice,
the
if you're there,
Slayer?
we can't hear you.
Mr.
Yeah,
Justica.
that's true.
He doesn't appear to be.
Where is the Slayer?
Well, in lieu of Slayer's player being here, nailed it. That's a pretty obvious option. So, in offering it yet again, Hobbs and Arathis both will partake. They're enjoying.
And when it would come time for our cups to come around, my cup will get passed in that direction. But right then, Kieran will meet Sarsha's eyes, and just Santiana came the day. Oh, Santiana.
I'll just start. I'll bring out my my pan flute and just start playing a little tune on it to get that going. So I don't know if you're gonna need it or not, but I rolled just to put it on the board.
Yeah.
But
All right, you throwing
Performance.
out some performance.
Performance.
Now, I need to refamiliarize myself with the Jimothy real fast. I'm pretty sure it's instant poison condition. But
For an hour, and DC goes up by 2 for every drink you have after the first one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I may not remember big plot points, but I can remember random stats.
Indeed. So Luca, that will be at disadvantage, but you do have the insulation of your performance.
I mean, it's a minimum 13.
That's what I mean. Go ahead and throw it.
Oops, disadvantage, not advantage. Ooh. Wow, that was a stark difference. That's
Yes.
still not a bad performance.
Yeah, no, it's
12.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Especially between the two of y'all, it is pretty enthralling and
Acceptable for the road.
Exactly. Oh, it's especially acceptable for the road. And
Actually, it probably would have been bad if I rolled really high.
Right.
Even what the fuck are you doing out here?
what are you doing between towns?
Hiding from the law.
Nailed it. So,
Lawyer that I owe money to.
so
I
as y'all start getting into it, Abigail and Bones both are kind of nodding along. Hobbs is really getting into it, and then the priest of Arathis is just like watching you play, is like like you can tell he's going on a trip on his magic rocket ship, you know what I mean? Just watching, and just like his eye, like he stopped blinking and is just like watching probably the sound waves as
Wait, if he's swaying like a snake, my familiar is going to sway with him.
Oh, 100%, just like back and forth, just really fluidly. Like you can tell by the way that Hobbs is reacting that this guy doesn't do this. She's just kind of like watching him, stifling laughter, clapping along.
Right up until she fails. Ha ha ha.
Well, not yet, at least. Justice,
Another round.
It's only a matter of time.
Justice, are you
Third round.
Oh, Justice has returned. Okay, so we went through another round of the Jimothy, Slayer. If you wanted to set the example. Oh God.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? I'll just fail that. It's the way my day's going anyway.
Oh jeez.
Oh, well. 13.
Luca abstained from the second one. This guy is on another level. And Hobbs is barely past that one. But as the music continues, you can tell that everyone's kind of relaxing a bit, enjoying the music and the camaraderie.
Now, given the camaraderie and everything, I would like to try and do something to try and get Spot over here to like join in, like just have some fun, relax. And I don't know what if I need to roll anything for that, because I already rolled a persuasion.
What would you want to do to further that? It's one of those things that will possibly get harder as time goes on, depending on what you do.
You know what? I will, well, I was gonna say I'd like to use message, but that just, he's gonna know it's from me. Like,
yes.
I can't just like implant it in his head, anything like that.
Correct.
Can't inception him yet.
But you could use message to transmit the message.
Maybe I could use one of my wishes. I'm kidding. So it's like,
no.
I know how to fix this. I burn one of them.
I wish
You just recreate dominate person at 9th level like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have anything more than just to like kind of. I mean, like obviously, with my performance and everything like that, the music I like, would play into that and just be like,
with him.
Like, would you like to flirt with him?
Yes. Seriously, now you're the dress flirt with him.
I'm not used to being a woman. Like this is, I don't know how to.
Welcome to the struggle.
Flirt with him. Bat your eyelashes.
Okay, fine.
Pop your shoulders back and go to work. I will
lean into my charisma score, and hopefully Saoirse can take it better than Bearded can. Because I can't. I can't throw it out there very well. But like I will just do some kind of flirtatious, kind of all right. It seems like we still have room over here for one strapping young lad. Or something like that, just kind of something that, like, not necessarily flirting, but more like buttering him up, and like saying something very nice, and like inflate the ego a little bit.
I'll almost say performative kind of thing. I'll take a performance check from you.
Performance. All right. See how that goes. That's better than before. It's 15.
He'll step away from the cart, but not quite come as close. You can tell he's still on alert, but he's starting to be somewhat persuaded. He's still kind of keeping overwatch, but now he's like standing and kind of tapping his foot along to the music and
Okay. So like, I'll kind of look over and be like, just like I thought you were too busy to be joining us and having a bit of spot of fun.
like he like kind of subtly like locks eyes, nods, and then just kind of keeps looking back and forth. He doesn't seem suspicious at all about any of the goings on around the
About
fire.
the actions, yeah.
He's keeping eyes out into the night though, kind of back and forth.
Okay. I will, since I'm in range, I will shoot a message over to, since I have it, I might as well utilize it. I will shoot a message over to Kieran and just be like, any tips on how to get him away from the cart?
Akira's going to say, are you trying to flirt him away, or...
Well, if I send the message, it would only go to, like, I mean, would it only go to Akira, or would it be like...
Yeah, message.
Yeah, because it's a direct thing.
It's a direct message.
Yes, direct message.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So how are you...
Yeah.
You're looking to flirt him away?
That's my first time really trying this, so I don't know what to do.
I think you asked the wrong sibling for that.
Incorrect. Let me Tina Belcher my way through this, okay?
You will be...
Yes.
Tina, see,
Just
raw sexual desire.
look, all you invite him over, but not like a buddy. Softer in tone. Like when I really want Luca to do something, I almost sing-song my way through it.
Kind of sparks a little bit of an idea. While we're, I'll tell you, I don't have any specific song in mind, because I can't think of anything that fits this description. But like hearing that kind of sparks an idea, and I will start leading into a song that I know that is, but a song that is about like just very like singing about a strong powerful and brave soldier kind of thing, whatever. But like, but making it very clear that I am insinuating that I'm singing to Spot over there, and try and just like I'm full on Austin Powersing this. Like I'm trying as hard as I can to use my mojo.
And right as you get ready to do this, Akira's gonna say, "You can do this your way," but I meant more like, I go Luca, not I break into a flow, but go with it.
Flash mob time, you guys.
This is all I know.
Go with it.
So, what I will have happen for this one is Luca gets to help, but because he's got the drunk, Luca's gonna roll at disadvantage, and that is going to help you, or you can help Luca technically and just negate his disadvantage. Would you like to roll?
Yeah.
And him roll, or just Luca roll?
It's just performance?
I'll
Yeah.
yeah. His performance is better than mine, so I will.
I don't mind rolling at disadvantage. I really don't.
Well, it'd be your disadvantage and Nox regular, or Knock negating your disadvantage.
Exactly. So I feel like we have better chances with you rolling yours at regular.
Fair
You
enough.
have double my proficiency.
It's true. All right, then I'll just roll one normal performance and probably roll a 1. Never mind. Fuck.
He always says. He always says.
Yeah, this is what always happens.
Nat 20!
So, as
I mean, this is literally what always happens
as
with Luca.
as the music intensifies, and Knock breaks into this beautiful like aria ballad anthem of basically not seduction, but ego boosting, and the very very ostentatious, trying to get his attention and get him to come over. You kind of start into this whole like song and dance and relying on Luca's just musical unconquerability. And
pulls out a KG kind of riff, just like, yeah.
And he
It's
will
just the intro to
actually
Careless Whispers.
he will actually come over and be right around the fire, and
Nice.
in taking another drink from the Slayer. Instead of her drinking it, she's gonna pass it towards him. And the Arathis priest is entirely going to request a third.
Again, it's
So
better than
for-
the Sacramento wine.
so
I'm
for
telling
This is
you.
a party now. This is a party.
For Spot. Oh, buddy.
Just some random homeless people came out of the woods and just started partying with people around a campfire. It's just like, hey,
Homeless.
you got a fire going.
We bring the party.
And the priest of Arathis is not quite completely incapacitated by this. He holds his own suddenly, but Spot is not. Spot is already beginning to be affected.
Oh,
Is he seeing
awesome.
spots?
And in
Saoirse
doing so, he like completely like all of a sudden you actually see him completely abandon his crossbow, and just like it just slings down and drops all the way down to his side.
Seeing this opportunity of like, now that it's like Gemithi's really starting to take effect, I would like to use this to my advantage on stealthing over to the cart. That way, completely unseen as possible. So let me roll my stealth make stealth.
Well,
pants.
I mean, right now you're kind of like the center of attention.
You're performing right now.
Yeah, you're
kind
right,
of the center
yeah.
of attention. The only one not currently like in the circle of attention is Akira.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is an option. I will, in that regard, and since I got everybody over here and did all the stuff, I will again shoot a message over to Akira and say, this might be a good window.
All right. Do I get any bonuses to stealth my way over there?
You're not having bonuses to stealth. They are having disadvantage to pay attention to you. So the DC
Gotcha.
is extraordinarily lower.
Gotcha. All right. Numero uno. It's not great.
Is there anything I can do to help boost that? Like to, with this? Well, I guess the only thing I can do is really make their DC lower. Could I?
At the moment, yes. So as you start to sneak over there, the priest of Arathis sees you walking around, and full on like reaches out for your arm, and not in an aggressive way, but in a in that kind of like just like jovial and just like kind of like grabbing for your handshake, though you're not offering it, kind of thing, and just and just like kind of gets up and starts actively dancing very loudly. You know, his chainmail just kind of shooking around, just absolutely just plastered with enjoyment.
Akira's not going to do anything, seeing that he is in the raptures of the Jimothy, knowing full well what the Jimothy does to people. Akira will actually entertain and see if they can get them to dance them closer to the cart. Like just kind of like nudge, like pull, like let my body drift in that direction, while at the same time, like whatever the type of dance we're doing, kind of just staying in it, like keeping my coordination with his dance, but leaning my body towards the cart. Just see if I can get him to like almost like twirl me that way in some way. I'm trying to get at least within 30 feet so I can talk to Bex, at least. Is my goal.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So
that's the goal. So I'm trying to get him to dance me within 30 feet of the cart if I possibly can.
Do you have proficiency in any of the charisma skills? Like performance, deception, persuasion.
If you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry, I was hitting the wrong key. Do you have proficiency in any of the charisma skills? Persuasion, performance, deception.
No, but I can damn sure mimic his dancing with acrobatics.
Yeah, no. Well, that was gonna be the thing. Is I was going to make it either a charisma acrobatics or a dexterity performance check. However, however that would balance out, I'll let you choose.
Probably dex. After that, both of them are the same. So I'll go with performance just because I haven't really rolled it.
All right, so a dexterity performance roll.
So dex. Ooh, that's semi-lucky. And
not bad at all.
Oh, thank God. Been hanging around Luca too long.
All right. So
no such thing.
As the music is going on and he takes your arm, you start getting y'all further away from the group, closer around. It's clocked by some of the more or less sober folk, but like just in that like, oh, you know, they're dancing off towards the horses, huh? Kind of noticing. And
I'm getting a reputation.
And I'll take one more of those, because you're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Gotcha. Oh, why am I doing bad on the thing I'm really good at? I think I flubbed this one.
Well, right now he's it's almost like he's trying to stay closer to the music. You can tell, like, you've been pretty well blasted on Jimothy, and you can tell this guy's just he's super intense, right? Like, he's just, like I said, he's kind of on a trip on his magic rocket ship, and he's
zooming through the stars.
Yeah, and kind of dancing around with you.
Blame it on the Jimothy.
What do you do?
Depending on where Bex is in that cart, I'm close enough. I'm just at the edge.
You would know according to knowledge that was given you previously, that she was asleep. And magically enforced sleep.
Even Akira can work with that. I can work with that very well, because that means she'll fail to save. I can go right into her. I go right into her brain. I can do detect thoughts and like I can get in there, and maybe even wake her up by screaming inside of her brain. Unfortunately, but yeah, Akira is gonna try and psychically nudge her awake.
All right, so
and hope that this works out, and I hope the party is paying attention, because Akira may need backup if this goes south.
So using your,
I think we have a plan if this goes south.
Using your, there we go. Using your subtle detect thoughts. What's the DC for that one?
I'm trying to go down to it right now. For me, it's a Wisdom 12 at this moment.
I mean, if she's asleep, can she really resist it?
It's not. Well, more so, she can't choose to fail it. This is just her mental, her
natural
mind.
mental.
Yeah, her natural mental walls. And Akira, as you reach out with your mind, you know, you're used to paying attention to what you're doing and what's around you kind of at the same time. You reach out with your mind, and you know what it's like to hit a strong mind. You've done it before. You've tried to probe into minds that are just strong. Her mind is very strong. And you hit it, and it bounces off, but you do detect that she's there.
Okay. So confirmation, sleep stuff is in effect. Her mind is strong. We're gonna have to physically do this. This is probably a job for the Slayer at this juncture.
Telepathically, I'm going to tell Nock to give Akira cover by dancing with Spot. Like, basically, just like, hey, maybe you should help
Spot's
Akira
laid out on the ground.
have cover. Oh, then just dance.
You want to give Akira?
I was just saying, like,
somebody will dance.
like, if you look, if you look over at Spot, he's like just laid out. Yeah, you can totally grab somebody.
Who? Well, I mean, I was fine with Akira and Arathis working, like, being in the similar vicinity, because Arathis is like 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
More just trying to get cover, like other people are dancing, so it isn't an oddity that Akira is dancing with Arathis.
Right.
And I know if I dance, I have like 4 left legs for some reason, or left feet for some reason. So
Such a skilled fighter, such a terrible dancer.
yeah, you would think there'd be crossover. There's only crossover from dancer to fighter, not from fighter to dancer.
Well, I mean, I'd have it be an athletics check for you. I'm just saying.
No. Oh, athletics?
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you're wanting to do it, it could be an athletics check. Or more accurately, a strength performance check.
Oh gosh.
I will say, is Hobbs still vertical?
Hobbs is like, she's 2 shots in, and she's fully cogent. Like, she's watching and like enjoying, like she's enjoying herself, but she's not 3 sheets to the wind. She passed with flying colors on the first one and at least squeaked by on the second one.
And how messed up is the one that's dancing with me?
Oh, he's fucked.
Okay.
He's
like
I said,
standing leaning at an angle.
He's unblinking and like enjoying the dance and enjoying the music, and you know people that don't blink and enjoy raucous music.
Much to Akira knows they're going to get an earful about it later. They're going to lightly get their tail down by his foot in the dance and have him fall forward onto them, and so they can kind of tumble a little towards the cart, a la Anakin and but I want to like roll towards the cart and then stand back and then like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm such a klutz, just so I can get better visual of what's happening inside the cart.
Athletics with advantage because he's all fucked up.
I'm a distraction.
Please. Oh, thank you. Second.
Are you a distraction? Are you trying to give them the inspo?
More like for right now, I'm trying to keep everybody's attention off of Akira.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm respecting that 32 performance check. Right now, yeah, you're not having to do anything extra right now.
That's a 19 for the athletics to
so
humble.
Yeah, with that 19, you basically like 3 points of contact just throw him over, and the two of y'all roll about to hear.
This is the most spycraft Akira has ever done.
Amazing. And as you get closer, it starts to smell a little bit like horse shit because there's horses over here. And
that makes sense.
If anyone can see Akira's face, it's definitely oh, I made a terrible decision.
Yeah, you're not rolling in it, but you're definitely near it.
Yeah, close enough. But then I stand up and I help him up as well. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he just whoa, whoa, hi, oh, thanks. And one last let's make it just a flat charisma check versus him, and it's going to see whether or not versus his, and his is going to be a disadvantage, because it's a skill. It's a skill check.
Are they too far away for me to give inspiration?
Double check.
Yeah, I'm checking the distance. 60 feet.
No, so yeah, with that you can totally bestow a D. What is that? D8.
D8.
Okay.
All right.
It's the priest at disadvantage, and you with an extra D8 of inspiration as Luca kind of focuses his intention on you.
That was I hated the way that rolled on.
I can see why.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Akira has no charisma. They
All
don't.
right. So he's essentially he's still it's the lower of those two, and his charisma isn't great, but he does still like stick around.
I would like to silvery barbs that.
Okay. I'll totally take it.
Oh my god.
One more dice. Ooh.
Well, that's a bit of a difference.
Where do you throw your advantage?
Oh god. I think I'm gonna just keep it on Akira, just in case.
All right,
throw that advantage to Akira just in case. Keep Akira amazing.
Yeah. So Akira, as you can tell, like he starts to like go for your hands again to still focus on you, and you've got that little bit of like you're trying to pull away, and he starts to go for your hands. You suddenly see a little bit of silver that you're familiar with whip around him, and you can tell just like almost a frame clip of him reaching for your hands, and then suddenly not there, and he's starting to sway and dance away from you.
To continue to help this situation, I'm going to call out to Arathis.
He's riding the music, riding the waves. You're calling out to Arathis.
Wait! Let him go, because if you call out to Arathis, the others might look towards him.
No,
yeah, that's fair.
I'll say that's fine. Like you can do it. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do.
Okay. I think
we do have them enthralled. So
yeah. More trying to keep the attention on myself. Like, Arathis, anyone here? Do y'all think y'all are strong enough? I'm going to
roll 20.
Kind of present my bow out.
Roll 20. Feed might have frozen on the stream.
Did it?
Nothing seems to be moving.
Oh, okay. What about now?
Yeah, I just updated.
Okay, cool. I just got to be careful about which.
Yeah, Shadow Walker pointed it out.
Thanks, Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow, you are our behind-the-scenes tech worker.
You're the goat right now. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, holy cow! I just now also like finally looked over at the Twitch chat, and hi DM Wolf, if you're still there.
Yes, hi DM Wolf.
Like Strife Wolf?
DM Wolf.
Oh.
DM_Wolf.
Yeah, if it is the same as the man that I know on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
There's DM Strife Wolf and DM Wolf, two different people.
I am out of the loop sometimes. It's fine.
But once Akira gets left alone by the cart, they're gonna turn around and take a good look, just to see, is there anything special about the setup inside the cart? Anything I can notice? Take note of.
Go ahead and just a quick perception check. There's no like super failure condition, but there's higher things you can learn than just from your past.
Oh, the dice are not my friends today.
No, it's okay. So, with that, looking inside the cart, you kind of hyper focus on the Bex part of it, as you just kind of like crawl up and flip over into it. She is laying there on her side in very cheap clothes, kind of prisoner kind of garb, very very basic shoes.
What type of lock is it on the cart?
So her the chain that is attached to the cart is it's nailed into either side of the cart's walls, and hanging kind of loosely, kind of allowing her to be on the ground and just kind of barely. Her hands are just barely above her, kind of hanging on this chain.
Chains have AC, right?
Yeah, they do. They also have noise that can be made, but her wrists are bound, basically hands pointed away from each other this way.
Okay.
And then and the mechanism to it, it latches. There's hinges at part of it, but there doesn't seem to be a lock where it meets. And you can see up this close, especially in the dark, the very thin, pale pink lines that are coming off of it and going down her arms, up to her head, down her body.
Okay. Akira's just taking note of all of this. Since they don't know if they can successfully break these chains, because they could be magic, then Akira has 0.
You can tell the object that is binding her wrists is magic. The chain that is not attached to it, like it's latched, and her arms are just like an inch or two above her body with like hanging on the chain, like right at the wrists, but it's loose on that chain. The chain itself is just nailed into one side, nailed into the other side.
Okay, I do believe I can get her out, but it would be noisy. But I can also fly.
Yeah, it could be noisy, but
it could be noisy. But I can also.
Yeah.
Like if I get my hands on her body, I can just immediately fly up into the air, and then you guys can, if they notice me. But also stealth operations aren't Akira's specialty. They are the precision hammer to Slayer's blunt force hammer. Still a hammer, but just slightly smaller. So it's still like I can probably hit and break these chains, but it won't be quiet.
I mean, before you get into that, we can still have some more distraction.
Yeah, speaking of, Slayer, Nock, Luca, Erdrin, what are y'all trying to do? Arathis
I don't really
is
have much to add until except for Jimothy or when the violence breaks out. So.
Oh, you've got more skills than that. What do you want to do?
I have a plan in case no one else has anything planned yet.
I figure I've been holding on to my
as of right now,
in case I need it.
As of right now, I really don't have any. I'm kind of at a loss as to what I can do at this point, just to make kind of help things along. But so I'm open to ideas.
All right, I'll go then. As I said, I called out to Arathis, and then I'm going to turn to our guest, and I'm going to say, basically, who here thinks
your hosts? Sorry,
our host. Yes, thank you.
No, we own this.
Who here thinks they're strong enough? And I'm going to pull my bow out and kind of present my bow.
Sorry, I apologize. Please continue.
Who here thinks they're the strongest of our hosts? And kind of presenting my bow out. Who can draw back and fire this bow? Kind of a challenge in a way. It's kind of like, yeah.
Bones right there. Like he looks over towards the captain, and then she nods, and he kind of stands up, kind of cracks his neck back and forth. He's like, "Oh, come on, what do you mean? Let me see that."
Before he goes to draw it back, I am going to, this is going to piss Abigail off, but I'm going to kind of resummon my echo just to hold something for Bones to shoot at. Like, grab a random log or something for Bones to shoot at. So the arrow isn't flying for 600 feet randomly into the forest.
Right. Into the night.
I'm going to pass over the bow, pass over the arrow, and I'm going to say, go ahead.
Got my alkaline trio moment there.
Into the ocean and it all.
And you hand over the bow, and he looks it over first, just like admiring the shit out of it, just like back and forth, kind of flipping it up, kind of feeling the weight of it. Like, all right, I've never seen anything like this before, man. This is, and he takes.
It's based off my father's bow. I designed it after my father's bow.
That's incredible. And he takes it and lifts it up and draws back, and you can tell he's having to struggle a little bit to draw it back, but he is pulling it, and he goes for a shot. And just drawing it back, and you can see his hand shaking, just not quite used to the draw weight, and just lets it loose, and the basically kind of piece of firewood that gets held up just bing, it slams into it, and Eldritch kind of like the arm goes back, and it is stuck in there.
It's a lovely piece, isn't it?
Yeah, he just, like, you can tell he's super, like, excited by the fact that, like, this thing exists, and it's just like, you make one of those for me, I'll, I mean, I don't have it on me right now, but I'll give you 300 gold for something like this.
We'll have to see. I don't get to always be at my workshop as often as I want to, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to try to shoot it?
I'm gonna keep performing so I can keep this going.
I'm rolling something real quick. Before
more Jimothy.
You say more Jimothy, and Hobbs is like, all right, I'll take one more. Sorry, I'll take one more, and goes to take it, and Spot as well actually pulls his own cup around to try. Oh, Spot's fucked. Captain was good, but
DC 17 on that one.
But
I
DC
think.
17 on that one.
I think it was about to be pumped full of holes.
So she gets a little wrecked, and he gets a lot of wrecked.
Riggedy wrecked, son.
We have secured disadvantage on 3 of them. Let the violence begin. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Hey, you know what? I'm not saying no. I'm just saying.
Hobbs, you seem pretty strong. I'm sure you could try to pull this back.
And she has a moment where she takes the shot, and then you call out to her. And like as she starts to stand up, Arathis just runs by, and is like, "No, me!" And he just runs over and snatches it out of your hand and goes to draw it back, and he's really struggling. Like he's not strong, but he's actually not 16 strong. And so he goes to pull it back, and he's shaky because he's not actually strong enough to be doing this. Bonesy just was he isn't used to this. This guy is not at all qualified to be handling this weapon, probably. And he goes
I'm going to put an arrow in so he doesn't dry fire. Like, I'm going to give him an arrow so he doesn't.
Oh yeah, 100%. He drew without an arrow. And you
so I just shove it in while he's drawing.
You shove it in while he's drawing. It's like, oh right, yeah, all right, here we go. Oh yeah, no, that's bad. He fires it off.
My poor Echo.
Yeah, he fires it off. It's not even your poor Echo. It's poor something the fuck way downrange. Because it fires and it goes up like Like he
I can mark
it's
that
like
one
he's-
off my inventory.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to aim it, and then it like he pulls a little harder at the last second. It goes up
Pyro.
and just out into the night.
I'm going to yell out forward, just kind of like his skull, just to make sure no one gets it.
You hear a cat scream. No, I'm kidding. No, sorry. Just paying my homage to the dragon. But Hobbs has that 1 second where she lets Arathis get ahead of her, and then just like, sit down before you do something stupid. And he actually looks towards her, is like, make me, and he just starts kind of dancing off again.
I'm going to take the bow from him before he dances off.
Oh yeah, well you that's a very, very astute observation, because he starts to dance off with it, and you immediately just grab it, and he is not at all qualified to be trying to take it from you, and he just keeps kind of twirling around.
So Hobbs,
Yeah, here we go. And she takes it, and you see as she draws back, though she does not look particularly strong, you can tell that as she grabs it, her grip tightens, and it draws back pretty easily.
huh? That's interesting.
And she just nails the wood, like right next to where Bonesy shot it.
Nice.
If you actually get back to your workshop, I'll be taking one as well. Just saying, I'll pay 400. Make mine better.
I'll definitely work on that next time I'm in my shop.
I appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Abigail, would you like to try?
Yes.
Oh God, no. I don't. That's not my thing.
What about your
hands
armor,
on
maybe?
for you?
Oh. Biggin. Go draw the bow. And the armor kind of just very loud, like you can tell this thing is not made for stealth. And it just kind of stands up and clanks over. And there it goes. All right, and it fires it. It's not quite as like way off, but
It's pretty off.
it fires
Go ahead
over.
and mark that one
Yeah,
off. my inventory,
it
too.
fires over the log being held out, but not by like a dozen feet like it was with Arathis. It fires off maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Okay. I'm still just gonna write that one off.
Yeah, it's out into the night.
And I mean, I do want to note all this distraction I'm trying to do to give Akira an opportunity to yoink Vex.
All right.
I bet I
And
could
then-
throw the metal man.
And finally, I am going to turn to the also very wasted Spot. Just like, hey, Spot, you seem like you'd like to shoot ranged weapons. And
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
I'd I'd like to have my echo back up as far as it can to not despawn, but still, like, be more distanced away.
All right, so it backs up to the limit of its ability, and Abby points towards him and says, "Go give him the bow," and it goes just kind of stomps around, hands the bow over to Spot, and Spot kind of like wobbles over around. Still somewhat cautious, but cautious as is his nature, not quite aware. But you know, he knows, you know, some proper etiquette on shooting, as you might notice, and but at the same time, like, he walks over, and before you reach back for an arrow, he just kind of reaches over and goes to just pull one. Right back is like,
Normally that would annoy me, but I'm just gonna let him do it.
letting you get one. He just pinches and draws one out. Like, all right. Yeah.
But if it is one of the glass head ones, I am going to take it back and give him a different one.
Don't shoot my arrows.
I'll just roll the d20 for it real quick. Oh yeah, he definitely accidentally grabbed a glass one, and
Nope, not that.
hey! Oh, whoa, that's fancy. That's really cool. All right, and you give him the new one, and he goes to pull it. What's the strength limit on, like the minimum limit on your bow?
Let me go check. Un momento, por favor.
Da.
Where is my bow? Oh, there it is. I forgot. It became uncommon now.
Indeed.
I was looking in the comments. 16.
No,
16 to wield without disadvantage.
Is there a lower one, like can't even draw?
No, but I
Okay.
would assume, like, if you can't draw like a 13, 14, you probably
I
can't
was
draw a
gonna
bow. Period.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. But he really struggles with it, like more so than either of the others, or any of the others, and is just like, he's just kind of pulling back and kind of shaking, and you can tell he's trying to compensate just because he knows how to shoot.
I'm gonna stop him, like, just real quick. I'm gonna be like, okay, bring it above your head and do that.
You go to stop him, and he like lets off of the string to brush you off and be like, I know what I'm doing, and just it fires off and just like it was being held like starting to come down to try and level it, and it goes. You can mark that one off too.
Yep.
Just as a point of fact, in order to wear chainmail, there's a strength requirement of 13. So
Yes.
just
so this
for
guy's-
like reference on like being able to
this
draw
guy's-
the bow.
Yeah, this guy's a chain where this guy is not. He's a little more stealthy. At least as far as chainmail, the full chain. He's wearing more of a chain shirt.
Yeah, full
gonna look
chain,
at the spot.
not just a chain shirt. Full chainmail has a strength requirement of 13.
I'm gonna look at Spot and I'm gonna
Actually, I
say,
think
I'm
it's
sorry,
15,
I
if
distracted
remember
you.
correctly.
It's 13. I was just I
Oh,
looked I
right,
went and I
okay.
looked it up. Yeah. I think
additional
half
knowledge
plate and
acquired.
plate are 15 though.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna look at Spot. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I distracted you, but if you hold it above your head and bring it down like this, it will help you to pull it back a little bit better. And hand him another arrow.
All
Thank you
right.
for joining.
And as you help him, that'll negate his disadvantage.
Sorry, splint and plate are strength 15,
Oh, okay, nailed it.
not half.
Yeah, half plate's still 13, I think.
Strength
Oh.
strength
Is medium.
requirement for plate.
But as he comes down and aims it again, and does exactly what you say. He pulls it back and just looks back and don't tell me what to do, and just fully lets off again, not looking. It hits dirt this time, like full on, just
Wow.
like digs into the dirt below the target. You will be able to get that arrow back.
Okay, good. I only lost 3 arrows.
This bows to everything. Don't it's yours. Just and he just just pushes it into your chest.
I mean, I guess. Also,
So-
trying to show off a little bit, I'll shoot too.
Oh yeah, totally. Show him how it's done.
Or
Oh yeah. Let me roll this. Nat 20, baby.
There it is. And you,
I shoved 2 arrows in it.
yeah, you just very. I'll say in rapid succession, you just put one on either side of the other arrows that hit. Just one on the left of the one on the left, one on the right of the one on the right. Just. And Akira, while all eyes are not on you, what do you want to do?
Yeah. That was perfect time. I must say that was perfect timing by everybody. Okay, so I see that the chains are really just held into the ground, right?
No, they're held into the sides of the cart. On the left and the right, they're nailed in.
Yeah.
Nailed in. Okay.
Yeah, they have kind of like a fat-headed nail that's securing them to the cart, to like the one chain on either side, and it's just drooping down for her wrists to her shackle to basically just hang on just above where she's asleep.
I'm going to try and break the shackle to free her wrist.
Okay. This is a magical shackle. You can tell it's
so
magical.
The
It would
Try the
be
chain.
okay.
I would break the chain, not the shackle. I'm sorry. I want to break the chain.
Never break the chain. Sorry, we're good.
Wait, are you saying you don't love me now?
Indeed,
You might never love me again.
absolutely,
We'll never break the
positively
chain.
the
I
best.
am-
Okay,
I
so
I'm striking the chain.
oh, you're striking the chain.
Oh wait, you know what? No, I'm not striking the chain.
Just pry the nail out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pry the nail out. In fact, I have something that may make that nail prying out real easy.
I was gonna say, do you have a crowbar or just a blade of some sort?
I have something even more quiet than that. I just need to scroll to it on my character sheet. You know?
It's drink o'clock.
You know what? Back a chainsaw.
Nailed it.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I thought I had one
I'll
thing.
skin your ass raw.
Yeah, there it is.
and I'm changing it. Okay, so
Who wants to say
I'm so
fuck
sorry.
46
Telekinetic
times?
telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind as an action. You target. Oh, it says loose object. This is not a loose object. All right, then I will just have to go and try and pry it out with my hands, which is fine.
With your hands.
Or ask for
Well, I'll put a sword in and kind of
Okay.
wet.
I have a crowbar. Would you like to borrow it?
I have a
Let me
hammer.
throw it to you from
Would you like to
70 feet.
borrow like a hammer?
I mean,
I
that's
legitimately
way-
have a crowbar in my inventory.
I know you do. I
Way
know you do.
over
You're
here
a criminal.
now.
That's what you do.
I'm
Oh,
way over here now, though. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Shush.
I-
Don't say
I
that
am-
stuff.
way over here.
Don't
now,
say
so I gotta
things that
use-
are true. Okay,
So I gotta use my. I gotta use my sword.
Yes,
okay.
slide.
So the text of it
Use your
being-
sword.
the text of it being what it is, your most of your okay. So the telekinetic stuff that you do through your fighter stuff is intelligence based, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, as part of this, what I'm gonna have you do is make a and what's your athletics?
+6.
Okay. And that's with your strength at +Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
So make an athletics intelligence check. Intelligence athletics check. So add the 1 to it.
So that'd be a 17.
Okay.
17. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll a second one. Sorry. So 17.
Oh yeah, no, it's not both of them together. So it is a 17. And that would actually get your advantage out of the way. As well, make a stealth check along with it to see how quiet you're being.
Who wants to bet money that I could toss this middleman? That makes enough noise of like shattering metal, right?
Okay. Well, I mean, as far as like noise goes, like there's music going on. Oh, well, maybe depends on exactly
is there a
how much work you put
sufficient
into it.
Is there a sufficient enough distraction that I would have a window to like go stealth over to the cart by this point? Like, I mean, I'm just trying to think of like what I could do to be useful, and I'm like, I feel like I'd be better over there, but
and get people to drink Jimothy and throw them.
Okay, so if you're leaving it to Luca to keep going, I'll take either a deception or stealth check, your choice, to just kind of like extrude yourself from the social situation that you're in.
yeah, I guess I'll use deception. Got a higher stat on that one, so we'll see.
Oh yeah,
25.
Oh yeah, so you take the distraction of...
I have to go to the bathroom, and then I just walk away.
You did.
I have to poop really badly.
All right, and you
Have the spicy diarrhea.
go take a shit and go take a shit and kind of dance your way out from the group, and them not thinking two ways about it.
Awesome.
As you start going,
mosey on over to the cart.
as you kind of do the kind of twirly dancing to get over there.
And that was a 19 for that stealth check. I don't know if it came through on your side.
It did. So as you go for it, you're afraid that you made too much some noise, like trying to get in and pry, and it because it clinks a little bit, trying to take it out. It's not quite coming loose. You can tell that it's moving like a tiny bit, but
with that, can I channel some of my psionic strike into that to like kind of like add a more just add some more to the push.
Striking from reverse, if you will.
Yeah, like pretty much like hit like channeling it into the sword in a way to like kind of like add the extra oomph.
You know what? That's a very unconventional way to use it. Go ahead and roll your d6 + 1.
It's only 2, but hey, every little bit helps.
So you're pulling, and it's getting it is getting a little looser. It's not quite loose from this first try, but as Nock kind of spins around, Saoirse moving in closer to you.
Scorsese?
You duck for a second.
Yeah, Scorsese's on his
and
way.
then realize that Ms. Martin Scorsese is the one that's approaching you. And y'all
It's Scorsese.
Sorry, Scorsese. Saoirse moves up on you
Yeah. So as soon as I can see, like, I get to the cart and I can see what's going on inside. Just to make sure I have it straight, you are at her shackles, trying to like break her free of the chain, right? You're trying to break the chain.
I'm trying to wedge the nail up so the chain can just come, so I can just pretty much pull the chain through, and get her free. And then after that, I can just take her. I could just lift her up into the sky.
Awesome. I will assist in like not only with strength but also. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I was just saying, nail, chain, Bex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will assist in that not only with the strength but also trying to make sure that the chains are not rattling as much as possible. So, 4 hands better than 2. What do I need to roll for that?
Okay, so I'll have it be each of you rolling the athletics, and then or you know what, Knock, you're helping Akira. Akira, roll athletics at advantage, and then Knock, you roll the stealth at advantage, because basically y'all are helping each other with both of these things.
How do you make it to advantage? I got it right here. Roll with advantage.
Correctly.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Say correctly. I love that.
25 athletics.
Okay.
Let's see. Did mine come through? Thought it rolled.
Nope.
I don't see it.
Oh no! Oh, it's still rolling. Oh, it's doing the
resolve on the.
Well, I got a natural 19, so 26.
Oh shit! I see.
It's in the
Yeah, I
just
saw it in the game log. So
yeah, it didn't go to roll 20. I don't know why.
You're fine. So you actually go to the other side over here, and as Akira is kind of prying, you actually like hold the back end of the chain and pull it taut, and then just start trying to like wrap it around your wrist and just like really put some tension on it. Akira getting their blade in again, trying to use it as this kind of crowbar mechanism instead of like long, getting really close to the handle with it and tightening up the angle of it. And between them cranking with their arm, holding it with their hand, you holding it basically two-handed and just putting your whole weight into like pulling over the edge. The both of you, it pops out, and Akira, you just tighten your other hand and just stop it from clanking around at all, and set it down very slowly.
And when I set it down slowly, her arms are now free, right? Like she still has the
yeah,
she
still has the shackle around her wrists, but you're able to like thread it through, set it down, just kind of coil it all off to Nock's side.
Then I am going to exit with her body. And then once I get out of the cart fully with her,
it's easy enough. She is a gnome.
Oh yeah. So then I'll cradle her up and I'll look at Nock and say, and I'll just point up, and then wings, and then Akira is out with Bex.
Yeah, I will give an understanding nod. It's like, yep.
Okay, so your wings have always been bright, green, beautiful. So this is about the time that we get to. We're gonna have a surprise. We're gonna have a surprise round, specifically Akira and Nock having surprise. So the two of you get to act before anybody else does, because nobody else knows what's happening.
I can't be surprised as long as I rage.
Amazing.
Let it
I was gonna get there, Justice. Don't worry.
Let it be said that before Akira burst their wings out, because they have the boots of striding and springing, they're gonna leap up first, and then wings out.
Absolutely incredible. All right, we'll get that. Hold on. All right, so
Wait, actually, I don't think I have that yet.
I cannot be surprised because of my rapier. So
Yeah,
which means we all can't be surprised.
Which means none of them can be surprised.
Oh, none of you can be surprised. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
The enemies can still be surprised, but we can't.
Yeah. Funny that.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Maybe that's what it was.
Because I definitely don't have that ability yet. I thought I did.
Tomato,
I think
potato.
That's next one.
Tomato potato. All right. So, in this regard, I'm not sure what action I would need to take because, but as far as what the rolls said, nobody knows we're over here. Well, I guess they're gonna plug it in at one point, but we're not here.
Akira's about to.
We may not know what's going on.
Akira's about to flash out their wings. It is going to be very noticeable.
Yeah, exactly.
That y'all are over there, and that they are taking off and have a passenger.
Yeah.
So
and
go ahead.
And we may not all know what y'all are up to over there, but we all know what we came here to.
Yes. Yeah. There's an intuition that you all have with each other's plan.
It's on.
We know that when things pop off,
on like Donkey Kong.
It's popping off.
Indeed.
Oh, shit's popped.
So go ahead and throw initiative. It's time to roll.
Yay!
It's time to roll.
My favorite words.
Do I get into the air first, or?
It's going to be part of your surprise round. Is the leaping up and stuff. So we'll resolve that in just a sec.
Fucking.
Oh, do I have disadvantage on an initiative?
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's an ability check. Yeah, I mean,
let me roll a second one.
But we'll fucking see.
Okay,
with
there we
advantage,
so
I
we'll
get a
9.16.
9.12.
No, it is 6.14. That is what the dice said. That is what it is.
I'm in crisis. I am out of snacks.
I rolled that twice.
This is a crisis.
Here, I have a chip.
Oh, that's not how life works.
Would for Willy Wonka, but unfortunately.
Oh, Justice, the sweet saltiness of that crunch.
I made them myself at work.
Amazing. That sounds awesome.
If not for the laws of physics.
Teleport those chips now.
If this was Numenera, I could appear in his room right now. If this was the Numenera world.
To be fair, we all do share a cartoon hive mind, because earlier in the chat we were all talking about stuff, and then all of a sudden
the one brain cell.
Yeah, we all share it. Just how it works. No, for as far as what we're gonna do, I'm not sure what the best foot forward would be. I don't know if I should just run over and just all right, time to pop shit off, bam, and just start clocking people, or if I just go, all right, let's run, and just start running away.
I mean, up to you, but as soon as it gets around to Slayer's turn and you realize that y'all popped off and took off, Slayer's gonna start busting some heads, because that's
Is Hobbs the only one that's still vertical?
And
no, Hobbs is drunk. Abigail's the only one.
Oh yeah,
Abigail's and
Hobbs.
Bones are the
Yeah,
two that
Hobbs
didn't
did get
drink.
drunk. Yeah, I forgot.
Abigail and Boney.
Yeah.
Yup. Well, then I'll just do the John Cena thing, and then I'll be like, you didn't see us, and then no, I'm kidding. It's like, I wasn't here. I don't think I have anything in my magical repertoire that would actually help in this regard, but I will send a I can send a message. I will definitely send a message over to
Wait, Akira, what was your initiative? I apologize.
19.
19. Okay, just making sure to fix it. Go ahead, keep going.
I was gonna say I'm gonna send a message over to Erdrin, because Erdrin can communicate back, and I'll just say we've got her. Let's just send that message real quick.
Okay.
And then I will.
Well, hold on. Akira's got top. So
Eggs in the basket.
Oh, okay.
yeah, eggs in the basket. So Akira, what's your jump?
With the boots, I can jump 80 feet straight up.
Yikes.
terrifying.
That's if you key point jump. You gonna key point man jump?
No, that's boots of spriting and stringing. I can key point and I can add another. I can go 120 with the key point.
I don't think you know the thing for verts.
Well, I mean, I guess. And then I can get a running start and I can jump then. So yeah, I'll do the running start. I'll just take off running and then I'll start jumping.
All right.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
I was just saying. All right, I'm grabbing tokens. Which way are you headed? Go ahead and move yourself.
Let's see. I'm in the cart there. I am going to. Oops, sorry. I didn't grab the wrong thing. 1 second. Akira is going to start running, I guess, back towards the woods, and then before they get to the
Well,
first
I'll just say like you launch yourself off of the cart. You're popping your wings out anyways. It's all flavor. So yeah. How far are you going?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and burn that key point so I can just keep going. So let's see. That'll just double my movement up. So jump, I'll get to about 50 feet in the air, and I'll get, I guess, about right there, because I can.
I'll say if you're going to key point dash, you can get all the way out like here.
Yeah, then I will, I'll key point dash it all as maximum distance. Maximum effort.
All right, you maximum effort your way that way. True to form, the shield guardian that was just kind of, sitting there being somewhat aware of the things going on around the fire. It's surprise round passing. It suddenly turns, and you see, Nox sees, because it just turned away from everybody else. You see the lines on the inside of the headspace go from a light blue to a deep red.
Oh. Oh no.
Knock now. What do you want your message
Yeah,
to say?
now again, as I'm running towards like just message, because that, well, actually, now I think about that's an action. Yeah, no,
But
I'm not gonna burn the action.
I'll say, but
the message is clear.
I'll say it is your freest of actions. It's one that you're not gonna have consequences for until a whole turn goes by without them acting.
Yeah. Okay. Is this
you
one of those
just
situations where we just cheese it?
But they do
no,
also go before you.
Yeah. Oh. No, he's at the top of the round. Just only the shield guardian goes before him.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
I'm- Yeah, I think I'm second in well, actually, sorry.
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm not quite. I'm third. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just gonna I'll use my action, send it over to Eredrin to say, we've got her, let's get out of here, and then I will actually I'm just actively just start I see no reason to fight these people anyway in any way. I'm just gonna start running after where Akira is, chasing down the way.
All right.
So my full movement, and then, I guess it'll be full movement that way. I can't really bonus action. I don't want to spend a key point on that.
Okay.
I'll just.
All right, then go ahead and throw yourself that way. I'll say it's easy enough for you to just vault yourself over the cart. So no, was it 50 feet? You've got?
I've got 45.
All right, that gets you there. You just hurl yourself over and just get running.
Just say,
You're,
let's go.
You're running it. You're running in a dress. You're not used to this. No.
This is not common for me. I'm used to wearing my robes.
You know what they say? Third's the one in the polka dot dress.
Quite. All right, Eredrin. You see your siblings' wings fly out. You hear the message in your head. What do you do?
First, worst, second, the best, third, the one in the polka dot dress.
So I have a question about surprise about a surprise round before I get into what I'm doing.
So
And that
people,
is-
people whose initiative have already gone by. So the Shield Guardian, Spot, Abby, and Hobbs are all now aware.
Okay.
Their surprise is past. So
Well, that sucks.
Bonesy and Arathis are both still in this stretch of time completely unaware.
Where is Arathis? Is Arathis this one here?
Arathis is the one over here.
Over there.
Spot's the one over here.
Okay.
Time
Okay.
to wrap this.
Cool. Alright, I mean, I have my bow, so for my Echo's movement, I'm just going to bring the Echo towards me into the nearest spot. Kinda. And for like the free interact object of my round, I'm going to have my Echo put the arrows that are in the log back into my quiver, so I don't lose those.
Okay.
And then first attack, I guess I'm shooting Arathis.
You do have
I'm
an
not
active.
sacrificing attack.
You do have an
Go
active enemy next to you, an active and aware enemy. So someone being
Yeah.
within 5 feet of you will provide disadvantage to your shot.
Wait,
Yep.
Yeah, someone within 5 feet of you,
win.
an enemy within 5
Always.
feet of you gives disadvantage on shots, not just the one that you're shooting at.
Okay, cool. So Abigail being the one within 5 feet of me, we're going to
Because, you
change this
know.
up real quick.
They're like, hey, you're shooting at my friend. Stop that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, my first attack is going to be to kick Abigail.
Are you just trying to like shove her away from you?
No, I'm just trying to attack her because the mobile feat means even if I just swing at them, I can
Oh,
back
right.
off without
Okay. Yeah,
opportunity
that's fair.
attacks. Yeah, I know that's metagamey, but
No,
I apologize, but-
like
Wait,
you know what you're doing.
That's
it's the
utilizing
It's
your
the same
feet.
function. It's the same function. This is what you do.
A 27 to hit.
Oh, do your thing. Do your thing.
Since it's an unarmed strike, that's just 5 damage.
Okay. Well then it's
crit,
a
right?
it's a static.
27 hit.
It'll be a
natural
static
20.
You
plus
don't
4,
roll the.
because that's just your.
It's just 1 plus your strength modifier. Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's
don't
1
roll
plus your
dice
strength
for
modifier.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
so,
1 plus strength, so...
So in this case, because there's no way to roll dice for this, we're just gonna add your strength modifier to it again. So
Okay, so 9
9
damage.
points of
then.
damage. Okay.
Okay.
You
Now I'm
just
going
reach
to
out
back
and-
off.
Yeah, you just reach out and just bah, and just fuck off. Go ahead.
I just kick her in the
Kick her in
back
the
and then I
side of
just
the knee.
back up. Yeah, and kneecap her.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
back
they,
up.
they turn towards the kerfluffle, and you basically kick her in the back and like roll backwards and back up, bow already in hand.
Alright, and second attack is going to be against Arathis with the bow. No sacrifice, because I don't feel like sacrificing.
Okay.
23?
Oh, 23 definitely hits.
Alright, so that'll be a d10 plus 6 plus another d10, right? Or is that the extra d10's only if I sacrifice?
Correct.
Okay, so d10 plus 6, awesome. And since he's surprised, I get sneak attack damage.
Oh, that would be at advantage as well, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Just
I'll
throw,
roll
just
again to
throw
see
another
if I
one just to see if
crit.
you crit.
Yeah. No, I don't.
That's
But,
fine. That's still
12
good.
damage.
And then roll the
plus
sneak attack damage.
attack. Where is my sneak attack so I can know how much it is? I'm sorry this is taking as long as it is.
You're level 3. It's 2d6.
Okay, yeah, 2d6. Another 9 damage.
So that's
21
damage. That's pretty good hit on him.
And you know what? For kicks and gigs, we're going to have my Unleash Incarnate on Abigail, since my Echo is within range of Abigail.
Mm-hmm. He's holding a log.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with the log. Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll technically an unarmed strike.
Was it a captain's log?
Nailed it.
Okay, rolling an unarmed strike. It misses. I'm assuming a 9.
Yeah. So you kick her forward, and she suddenly like turns towards, and Eredrinish is already like in mid swing, and she just and just like kind of like you see this little arcane boom kind of come off of her elbow and just ricochet it off.
Okay, and that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Luca, that makes it your turn. Bonesy suddenly aware.
Yikes. Shit. I'm not 100% sure what to do. Let's see here.
Shit's popping off.
Yeah, is this the time for a charm, or do I get myself a little bit away? Or both?
Charm the person with the shield guardian and get both of them on our side.
Well, I just actively damaged the person with the shield guardian.
Yeah.
Wait, does that
Not
affect
charmed
me?
yet, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah, not charmed.
I just tried cheesing it.
Yeah. Do what you do, man. You got this. What you gonna do?
If you don't charm the person with the shield guardian, I'm gonna attempt to throw the shield guardian at that guy standing near the cliff.
The guy who just got punctured.
Well, actually, because you hit them, they would roll with advantage on against the charm. So you kind of already ruined my opportunity to do that.
I'm sorry.
You still provide disadvantage, so it evens out to a regular roll.
I know, but that's not worth it against a spellcaster.
Cheers.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I mean, you knew what you were doing.
Hey, you gotta take every opportunity, man.
Well, she seems like some kind of a sorcerer kind of person. She's prestidigitation, not thaumaturgy.
She mentioned that she is schooled.
She did mention she was schooled. Okay, cool. So wizard probably. So not charisma based.
Well, charm person's wisdom saving throw.
So not wisdom based.
Yep.
Still works.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and try the 4th level charm person with 4 targets. So let me cast that to VTT. We'll cast it to VTT.
There we go. All right, what 4 targets have you got?
All right. I think I'm going to go with, of course, our spellcaster. What the feg is his name? It's
Abigail.
Well, there's Abigail, but I've got all their...
That's Bones.
Bones, yeah. So Captain Hobbs, Bones, Abigail. Captain Hobbs,
I would recommend
Bones,
Spot.
Abigail.
Spot. And then
Spot hasn't been attacked yet.
This off the cliff.
And Spot, yes. Okay. So it's gonna be the ones closest to me then. It's going to be Captain Hobbs, Abigail, Bones, and Spot. None of them are 30 feet apart, so. And they all do roll with disadvantage, unless they've been actively attacked. At which point they they negate the disadvantage and just roll straight.
All right.
In fact,
So-
you know what? I would like to burn a point of inspiration to use unsettling words on Abigail
Okay.
because she has been hit, and I want her to fail. So I'll go ahead and use
Okay.
a let me roll that. We burn that use of inspiration and find my unsettling words, and zing. We'll roll that. That's not a bad roll for unsettling words.
That is not a bad roll for unsettling words.
That's a good.
Every time I
fucking
hear
roll.
unsettling words, all I think of is like the words like moist, or just
Indeed.
things that bother people.
So, as you start into your lick, and spit your unsettling words towards Abigail, she starts to turn around and throw up her hands to just basically, it looks like some of her arcane energy, this kind of blue arc, tries to just snap between her fingers and hurl towards you. She's going to try to counterspell you, but she does not know what level you're casting that, nor technically the level. So, or not technically the spell, but she can tell that you're casting a spell, because obviously. So she's going to try and counter. It is a d20 plus 4 in this case.
Is unsettling words, what is that? Is that just on the next thing they do? Would that technically be on this?
Is that
On their
it's
next saving throw.
Saving throw, not ability check.
Alright. Just thought I'd ask.
No problem.
Well, hold on, let me.
I made sure to roll it in the open too. I made sure to roll it in the open so y'all knew I wasn't gonna fudge it for you.
Oh,
No chance
wow.
to fudge. So
oh wow.
So she goes to counter it and hurls the energy towards you, but the lute that you're playing it from, like, it hits and just ricochets off. Just that little bit of fey energy. Boom.
Oh yeah.
So, in that case, now it's time for saving throws.
Yes.
Bony. Not technically. Now, with charm person, is it hostile or having been attacked?
Let me just actually throw that into the VTT. That would
Yes,
be
please do.
probably
That
the
makes
easiest way.
it super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yep. So display in VTT. There we go.
There it
I
is.
know that reference.
A humanoid
Harmful
you can
to
see
it. Okay,
within range.
okay. Yep, harmful to it. Those are the words. Okay, so Bonesy at disadvantage. Huh. 9. Then Abby, who is normal, nailed it.
-5.
12
Be somebody.
minus 5.
Versus a DC
She's
16.
proficient in that. Goddamn. No.
All the more important to use unsettling words.
Indeed. All right. So hold on. Oh yeah, no, absolutely important to use unsettling words. So we're gonna
Be unsettled.
touch him with the purple, touch her with the purple. Those are the ones that didn't drink, so they needed a touch of the purple. Nailed it.
How
They did.
unsettled? Point me to where the moist ointment goes on your joints.
Heavy normal.
Christ Almighty. And was it Spot and Hobbs?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
Yes.
Calvin and Hobbes.
It's Hobbs, Boney, Abigail, and Spot.
Okay.
I get 4 of them. Yeah.
Spot's
All right, I read
Spot's
this.
natural higher one was 14, but the lower one was 2.
I love that.
Take that disadvantage.
This is where Luca's actually dangerous.
And the captain rolled a 6.
Love
I
it.
just tried to eat Arathis off the cliff and we're home free.
basically.
Maybe.
Okay.
Provided
Hopefully.
they don't take exception to that, despite being charmed.
Well, the good news about Charm Person is that it's not a concentration spell. It just has a duration of 1 hour, so I can turn and cast it on someone else.
Indeed. So
Yep.
you let it loose, and the energy, the energy hits your loot, ricochets off, and then suddenly the purple twinge of your magic just slams into all of them, and you can tell that they're still somewhat distressed by the situation, but they kind of like, Hobbs looks towards you and says, "One of your friends is stealing our shit." Slayer, you saw the little twinges of purple.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a slight glint in the center of their eyes. It's very subtle.
Right. I punch all of them in the face. No, I'm kidding.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I know.
No, I will turn around and look at this guy back here, though. She kind of glinting his eye.
Yeah. No. No purple shot towards him, and
Right.
he's still not entirely aware of the situation.
I mean, I guess I don't have
Like-
to yeet
like
him.
he
I
got-
could just pin him to the ground and wait for Luca to cast Charm Person on him.
Yeah. He has an arrow. He has an arrow stuck in his splint mail.
And she did.
Pretty deep, as you do.
Ouch!
Well, I'm gonna bonus action rage.
As one does.
Um,
What are you raging
Taking
against?
away the
As one
disadvantage
does.
of the Jimothy.
exactly. There goes that
The
disadvantage.
Jimothy giveth and the Jimothy taketh away.
Exactly. So then we're going to. Oh man, do I want to? No, that's an action. I should say. I'll just tell you what. I will try to grab him first. That's what I'll do.
All right.
Let's
Athletics
start
time.
with that.
Athletics time.
Are you an athlete?
An athlete.
Got a 19,
Don't know about
so
a
that's 34.
Right. I shouldn't even
you done
disrespect
this
you by rolling, but the higher one was an 18, the lower one was a 4.
Right. So I've got him.
Yeah. So what are you doing with him? Are you grabbing him? Are you putting him on the ground? What are you doing to him?
I've got him by the front of his armor.
Okay,
For
yeah,
sure
you
right
just grab him by the armor and just
And like
what do you
lift.
do? Oh, just lift.
Um,
Okay, I'm with it.
And I look back at Luca. And I'm like, you want to charm all of them, or should I get rid of this fellow? Luca, you're muted.
Meow.
I don't know if you stepped away or what, right as I decided.
Oh no.
Who else is back?
Muted.
Erigen.
No, again.
I mean, I don't know if I should ask Erigen a question.
You know my answer.
You know what? Fuck it,
In-
I'm just
into
gonna
the
stick
sun.
with- Yep, I'm just gonna. Oh man. You know what? No, I will.
Sorry, I just
burn
had
my.
to step away for a minute.
Oh yeah, Tiv's back.
Okay, excellent. So Slayer grabs this guy, and looks back to you. He's got him by like the front of his armor, and he's got him up off the ground. And he's gonna ask. He asks you. He's like, "Did you want to do what you did with the others on him, or should I just get him gone?"
Sure, I'll give it a try.
All right, then
I'll
I'll
give it
burn
a
my
try
second
first.
attack to try to restrain him
All right, go ahead.
further.
He only had two options: the stairs or the window.
Window or the wall.
And to restrain him, I'm going to be like putting him on the ground, like basically just both hands on his back, keeping him, if it works.
Or just put a foot on him, like.
Oh,
I rolled a
whole
10,
tongue,
so that's only 25.
All right. So technically, you're not restraining him, but you are proning him, and have him grappled, which is basically restrained, but at close range.
Right.
So, yeah, you grab
Right,
him.
because he has no move speed because he's grappled, so he can't stand. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you just take a knee while you're holding him, and just will him to the ground. Whether or not his legs wanted to go that way, they went that way.
Right. And that's my turn. I will wait for it to get back around to Luca to
Rock and roll.
potentially charm this person.
All right, and you grab him and slam him down. Him suddenly aware that something is wrong, both with an arrow in his side and you just putting it on the ground. He's like, what?
Put him on the ground so fast the arrow pops back out the other side.
Jeez.
Yeah. He's.
I was just joking around.
He's tripping billies right now, and
I like the image though, Claire.
he's tripping billies, and then has an arrow sticking out of him, and a whole ass slayer just laying him down.
Depending on how you're laying down, that arrow could cause more damage.
Go to sleep. Actually, you know what? Can I free action try to intimidate him to sleep? Just like close your eyes, go to sleep. Just like shh,
You know
go to
what?
sleep.
I want you to try. Please
Alright.
please throw that roll.
I would like to try at the very least. It's okay if it doesn't work. No, probably not. 16 is pretty good, but I don't know if it's good enough.
It's not that he's going to sleep. It is that he is just tripping balls. Just what? And he's freaking out, man.
There we go.
Freaking out, man.
Indeed. All right, Akira, you are just continuing. You are just continuing.
Yeah, Akira is going to continue on. The mission is safe. I know that the rest can handle whatever the forces are. Akira's just gonna continue flying off of Bex.
Look back, everyone's just still kind of like standing around except for the dude on the ground.
Right. So, the Shield Guardian, having heard Hobbs call out, "Your buddy stealing our shit," and Abby having been aware of it, is going to just and just starts running.
Yeah.
Sorry for the burp.
Looks like I'm playing interception.
Or maybe,
And oh yeah, he's just gonna keep going.
Oh, and also let it still on that movement. I also ascend it too. I don't stay at the same level. Like as I move forward, I track on an angle upwards.
Oh yeah. Fly out into the night.
Yeah.
Right.
Sarah Sycamore, fly to the moon.
Nailed. Which move? Nailed it. All right, so it's just running that direction. Knock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use
you
key
hear
point.
a familiar lick come off of Luca's loot, and see the quick blast of energy. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a big old suit of armor there, and he's a little bit too far out of my range for me to get him in one go, so I'm just gonna use a burning key point, do Step of the Wind, and yeah, I'm gonna like tackle this thing, like straight up. I'm just full shoulder going into it.
say
Okay.
maybe trying to stunning strike him, but I don't. I mean, he's probably a constitute motherfucker, honestly.
All right.
I
So
don't know. It could
probably.
just be a construct. Might have like no constitution.
all right, go for the bowl them over. Do some athletics.
I am an athlete.
Are you a mathlete?
I love the image of
Uh,
a woman in a red dress and high heels tackling a medieval suit of armor. I don't think we're
You know what?
appreciating
Screw
that
it.
quite enough.
I never use it. I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Hey,
Burn my inspiration for this.
there it is.
I never use it, so I might as well use it. Let me try it again with my athletics.
Be a mathlete.
Oh yeah.
23.
I wasn't gonna tell you before you resolved that. It rolled an 8. And so
Oh, damn it. Oh.
no, it's fine. It's
well,
fine.
still,
You
either
just
way.
dominate this thing, full on. Just woman running in a dress and just
As I'm running, I say, "Hello, dearie," and I just
just like
I'm
I,
coming, dear.
I like to think that you run at it and just leap
Help is
2
on the
feet,
way, dear.
leap 2 feet forward and just step it to the ground.
This is going way better than I thought it would.
So, I wasn't like as far as what I was trying to do. I was hoping I could bash into it and maybe parts of it would just go everywhere like a bull in a china shop. But
Oh,
I'm
no.
assuming that's not the case. Did I
Oh
just
no,
not
the
get
magic
prone?
holding it together is pretty strong.
Okay,
But it craters into the ground.
I
Just
didn't
the
know
whole
if this
thing
was like a. I didn't know if it was like a bed knobs and broomsticks situation where it's just like floating pieces.
Oh yeah, no, not quite that loose. But yeah, you land on it, and as you land on it, you feel like the invisible force inside of it, kind of there's a cushion to it when you're standing on it. It doesn't just collapse in on itself. Anything else for
Yeah.
you? That was merely movement and action. Actually, no,
Yeah.
not even movement
Bonus
and action.
action.
That was movement and one of your attacks.
Restrain it. I'm stunning.
Yeah. I guess I fight. Do I have the ability to like? Well, you know what?
it's
I'd
just
like
One
to
of your
use my
attacks.
bonus
Yeah, you
action
still
to
have an
like.
attack.
Yeah, you have a regular ass second attack, and it's
Oh,
on
I
the
keep
ground.
forgetting I have 2 attacks now.
And it's on the
Didn't you-
ground,
Yeah.
so you have the advantage.
So give me that. I'm gonna give that sweet kunai strike.
Yeah,
See,
roll again to see
21
if
to
you
hit.
Roll again to see if you crit. You have advantage. He just put his
Crit.
ass on the
Oh
ground.
yeah, fair enough.
Crit.
Okay, still
No,
a 20.
not a crit.
Still a 21. It's some thick ass. It's a thick ass piece of armor, but you just like stab right into the head socket, and like you feel the force inside kind of. You can tell like as you stab the glyphs that are kind of around the back, the invisible force inside of it kind of like makes the rest of the head, and you stab into it, and you see the resistance suddenly.
I don't have any knowledge of whether this would work or not, so I will go ahead and burn a key point for stunning strike. To see.
Okay.
I don't know if
What's
it
your
will
DC?
work on a. The DC is I think a 13. Oh, well, it's probably gonna be lower than that or higher than that.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Punch it in the phantasmal.
Stunning strike is. Well, I forgot. I'm sorry, I've lost where it is on the sheet. It's been a minute since I've used
11.
it. So,
It should be it should be at the very bottom of your action sheet. So just action scroll
Let
all the way to the
me
bottom.
see. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Actually, sorry, it is a DC 13. I thought it was higher, but no.
All right,
That's fine.
so you run, pounce, and just knife straight down into its head spot. You feel a connection with it as you stab in and kind of like that mystical feeling you have with all living things. You can feel the force. It's not that it couldn't be stunned, but it didn't.
Okay, so I do feel like I made a connection, therefore it is
Yes.
possible.
You made a connection with whatever force is animating it.
Awesome. Okay.
AKA
All right.
it is
Well,
not
then
immune to
from there, I will end my turn because I don't think I have anything else I can do. Well, bonus action. Sorry, I keep on forgetting.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, bonus action with my unarmed strike again.
Flurry of
bad boy.
Free unarmed strike or flurry of blows?
I don't want to burn through all my key points, but let me see. There is a
Heroes
20
burn.
to hit for that first. Yeah, heroes burn key points. All right, cool. Yeah, so I will go ahead and do flurry of blows.
Sorry, wasn't key point step of the wind a bonus action?
No, he didn't need to. He didn't need to step of the wind to get there. It was only 45 feet, which was how far you can go.
Gotcha. And so yeah, that means I've only burned 2 thus far. Then okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be that. So I
roll one more time because you haven't.
Stunning strike. Yeah.
And then with your
20 to hit.
With your additional unarmed strike, roll with advantage. Yeah, definitely hit with the first one. Definitely hit with the second one.
Awesome. So 2 damage rolls on that. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. And are you applying?
6.
Are you
I am
applying
going
liberally onto either one?
I am going to stunning strike. I'll see if the first stunning strike doesn't hit. I'll consider burning it on the second one. But
Thembershaw just ran across my screen with that one. So, do you want to do it on the second one?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Thembershaw just ran across my screen. It happens whenever you crit with the Thembershaw dice on D&D Beyond.
Okay, that was, yeah. So I will go ahead and burn a second one for stunning strike as well.
Just roll poorly.
And with that last one, you just you pounce it to the ground, and then just this triple tap, like face no, side no, right in this, basically like under the gut. You get right in there, and you
Solar plexus.
As much of a solar plexus as it has.
Yeah.
It suddenly like locks, and you can tell like the glyphs on the inside are like shifting, reconfiguring, trying to loosen themselves from this problem. So that was 19 total damage. Okay. No, 19.
Yeah,
so there was another hit, right? Yeah.
From the glow of the fire, does it look like I'm Moon Knight? Because I felt like I was Moon Knight.
Kind of, a little bit.
Use thaumaturgy to dim the fire? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, do what you want, man. This is your world. All right. Nox got him down. Yeah, so Spot, even though Eredrin, you just shot like, what's that, 10 feet away, 15 feet away from him?
Yeah.
He didn't, because of the magic of this charm, he didn't quite notice, both the magic of this charm and the fact that he is 18 sheets into the wind.
Magic!
He is
he
plus
does not,
hiding.
Yeah, he does not notice that, he doesn't notice that you just shot his friend. And instead his focus goes to Luca and says, "Quick, your friend! We gotta stop him!" And he goes to pull around the crossbow, is fumbling the shit out of it. By the way, first level of Jimothy mimics first level of exhaustion. Second level of Jimothy mimics third level exhaustion.
Lovely.
So even though he's moving a little slower, and he's pulling up the shot. It's wavy. It is a wavy fucking shot. So incoming.
Can you even shoot that far?
Oh yeah, with a light crossbow. Yeah, it's got a pretty good.
Your cat wants
It
all
is
the
like-
attention, Justice.
All the time.
Oh, is he shooting at Nock or Akira?
No,
'Cause
shooting
Akira's, like,
at
gone.
Knock. Shooting at Knock, because Knock
Okay.
just took a highly aggressive action against the Shield Guardian.
Please shoot me. Please shoot at me.
All
You
right.
can't throw it
Uh,
back.
I can still grab it.
Technically,
Still cool.
Yeah, it's still cool. So,
I'd rather them shoot at me and me
I'm
grab
pretty
it
sure,
than shoot
I'll
at
say I'm
anybody
pretty
else.
sure a 14
Well,
doesn't
or
hit you.
probably Akira. No.
All right, first shot.
My
First
AC
shot
is 60,
goes over your
70.
shoulder. Second shot. Well, you missed the crit, but the second one does fly right at you.
Wait, there's a crit?
Okay.
No, he missed the crit at disadvantage.
So
It is flying straight though.
Yeah. So it is for my deflect missile. It's a 1d10 plus 10.
Yeah, it's your monk level plus dexterity.
So
Oh,
18.
Yeah, it flies at you, and you just snatch it out of the air. Do you do anything with it?
Oh wait, no. Actually, you know what? I can still. I can burn a key point and throw it back. Yeah.
He's charmed.
He's charmed.
Oh. Yeah.
So look at
you know what?
maybe
I'm just
top
gonna
out of
I'm just
thing.
gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna burn a key point and stab it in the suit.
Oh, okay. That is.
Thank you.
You've done this before. That's right. You have done this before. So you catch it, whip it around, and go ahead and make your kunai strike technically.
You're just yelling the whole time. Turn this thing
23
off.
to hit.
With with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled it again.
Okay,
it was
just
17
making
then 23.
Okay, there it is.
And then 6 damage.
All right, so you just
So basically, I run up to
Flip it
this
around
thing,
and-
I go bam, 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 stun it, and then I catch a bolt and just stab it.
like you were down on one knee stabbing at it, and then just catching the arrow. Or the bolt rather, because it's a crossbow bolt. Catching the bolt, you just kind of use that momentum to get back to your feet, and then right down into it, and you actually pierce this thing through the armor plate. Hot. All right. Abigail begins to stand up. She did get kicked by Eredrin, and swung at by Eredrin-ish. So she's going to step this way to the other side of Eredrin-ish. And Luca, you see
Eredrin-ish.
lightning forming in her hands.
Shit.
Oh.
Shoot me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think I can stop her.
Go
Uh,
ahead. Shoot it.
I don't have counterspell.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
do
that was why I was
Like that.
making sure of things.
I'm so lame. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
You are not.
You're not lame.
And as she
You have the audacity to say that in this group.
as she
Let's put us
does
in a line.
well, worse. Well, not technically. So as the lightning forms in her hands actually go wide to this 90-degree angle, and it's almost like a cloud appears in the middle of the lightning, and a thunderous clap of energy slams into the both of you, It is going to just evaporate your echo.
Yeah, because
But-
it's a saber sword.
Yeah, well, it's safe for half, so
Or
it auto destroys. But go ahead.
What do I
and-
need to roll?
You need to roll a. I know things. 1, 2, 3. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Yeah, you're okay.
16. Probably not good enough, but I'm usually good at those.
Okay. It just passes.
Hey,
DC 16. So you only take 14 points of damage,
I can work with that.
and you feel the force of it, like it was going to knock you off your feet. But you, like, as you hear it crackling, you just kind of turn and lean into it a little bit, and just it passes over you.
My familiar died too.
Oh no!
You made me spend so much silver on this guy.
100 silver pieces every time, man. 100 silver pieces. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Damn.
Kind of is
What?
your fault.
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
the GM.
I mean, it is.
didn't- I don't keep making him and bringing him into battle. That's not my fault.
Fair enough.
But,
I mean, you did deliberately attack him all the time. No,
He doesn't have the wisdom
was-
of a 756-year-old elf who keeps his familiar on the ship.
that was one time, okay? One time. All right. Well,
yeah, I mean, yeah, that
Um,
works.
not quite putting two and two together that Slayer was asking Luca about charming, because she was a bit distracted with everything, and she's only 2 sheets to the wind, but she does see you grabbing and putting her Arathis on the ground, and so she turns and draws a sword. And running up on you.
Oh no.
Not running.
So the
that-
charm is not going over
This was
as
going
well as it was advertised.
Well, it helps when people haven't attacked them.
Right now, nobody is paying attention to Luca.
That's
True.
true. They will pretty much ignore me, and to a certain degree, you can fight them kind of like differently that way. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Charm is a very particular beast. That one.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
It's still helpful. Like it's
this is-
helpful. They're not like going full tilt.
This is a they're not going full tilt. They're not organized. You'll have gotten them a bit pissed in the drunken way. This is a hit, just in case. Luca wants to do anything about it. This is a hit.
I can, in fact, do a silvery barbs.
Because that one does not do harm.
Yep,
Is
silvery
silvery
barbs
barbs
does not
60
do
feet?
harm. Yes.
Okay.
No. 19 doesn't hit Slayer these days, right?
It
Oh
does.
Gosh.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's my AC is 19 when I have my shield out. I don't think I could have my
Oh,
shield
right.
while I'm got this guy.
Yeah. You were. Yeah, everyone was
Okay.
toned down a
Yeah.
little bit. Okay, so yes, then it will hit.
Yep. That's fine.
All right, but I can still toss somebody advantage.
You can toss somebody advantage.
Let me see here. Knock, you're too far away. You're the person that I wanted to throw advantage at first. I guess it's. I think Eredrin would be the person that I would throw advantage to.
Thank
Good
you.
call.
And
I definitely don't need it
ability
myself,
to-
and Slayer's kind of a, killing machine. I don't think Slayer needs it.
No, I have enough ways of giving myself advantage for like attacks, and plus I already have disadvantage from being poisoned,
Yeah.
and so like
So it's already kind of awkward.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
You said to Eredrin?
It just cancels out. It doesn't like
To Eredrin, yes. It's going to Eredrin.
Cool. All right, then. Slayer, you can tell that this lady is pretty skilled with the blade, because even though time edits a little bit, this blade hits you like a truck.
I'm gonna go ahead and Stone's Endurance.
Yeah, no worries. So, with the bonuses she gets to her damage once per turn, the first one hits you for a total of 26, rounded down to 13 because of stuff, and then taken down another 8 points. So that's only 5 points of damage that you take.
Excellent.
And then the second swing.
Right.
But she only gets the extra bonus once a turn. And that's a total of 8, so it totally misses.
Sweet.
All right,
I was like, this sounds like it's gonna be the heavier hit, so I'll Stone's Endurance this one.
Okay. Okay. So, free action, I'm going to telepathically tell Luca, get them to stay here while we chase Akira. And immediately after that, EL, basically at Abigail, but at everyone. I'm on your side. And then, I'm going to run over to Knock. Going to use my movement, stay out of the way of Abigail, because Abigail is mean.
On your side.
And then run over to Knock. And that, so I haven't used my action, so I'm going to bonus action dash for that. So I would like to use my action to...
bonus action dash. Okay, I was going to say, just making sure.
Yeah. I'd like to use my action to tackle Knock to show that I'm on their side, and use deception to try to convince them that I'm on their side.
All right.
I'd like to deceive first, though, if it's all right.
Or you could just run up to like, no, wait, it's just a misunderstanding. We gotta get Akira.
So,
I don't understand.
So you're, are you warning Knock at all as you're sprinting right at him?
I'm gonna, like, I mean, I've used enough of my free like, I don't know if I can use any more free action to tell Knock what I'm about to do to him.
No, I'll take it. All right. So,
so I'll wink
Knock,
at him, you know,
yeah.
I'll just...
Knock, acrobatics, Eredrin athletics.
Gladly.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Acrobatics. Trying to dodge
Acro!
Trying to dodge a grapple. Or
Can I roll my
acrobatics or
deception
athletics.
first?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Actually, I apologize.
So,
I mean,
since
I'll
I
go
yelled
with
out first that I'm on their
acrobatics, but,
side, can I do my deception first to get that
I'll
advantage
totally-
on deception?
I'll totally take that advantage on deception. You did call it.
Okay. $19.
Okay, so you go full tilt. I'm on your side. Ba 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 ba. Wham! You and Knock just. Well, like, how do you tackle? Do you like full tackle him? Try and hold him down or her down? What do you do?
Basically, I'm trying to make it look as convincing as possible without hurting Knock. So, like, I'm going to go like for a full like shoulder spear style tackle,
Oh, okay.
but putting my up to catch Knock's head so Knock's head doesn't smack against the ground. You know?
All right, so full on like just slam with your arm and then wrap around to cushion the fall as you put her down.
Yeah, I'll take the brunt of the fall if I want like Knock to kind of land on me. If that
Easy enough.
also
Easy
works.
enough.
And my echo is already gone, so yeah. I guess that'll be my turn. I hope the deception worked.
All right, as you
We
bowl
can
them
hear you,
over.
Jeremy.
Sorry, as you bowl them over, Bones starts looking back and forth, and you call out, "I'm on your side," and as you tackle Knock, he turns towards Slayer. because they seem the more dangerous right now. And he calls out, Spot, stop fucking around, chase the flyer.
Chase the flyer.
And Bones, Mr. Bones, is going
Mr.
to.
Bones. Mr. Bones.
Yes, Mr. Bones.
Just like,
That's
I
Mrs.
thought he was gonna
Bones.
fall off the cliff. Fuck.
Mr. Bones feels rattling. Ha ha. That's a good one.
That one is only a 14 to hit on the first swing.
This will miss.
As it swings by, you hear him call out to his blade, cast down the wicked.
Okay.
And it looks like it starts to vibrate a little bit and glow a little bit as he comes around with the second swing.
Cast down the wicked, eh?
It's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Then incoming radiance as well as regular damage 13 plus. That's 2 more. Yes, it's 2 more d6. Plus 9, so that's 22. Reduced to 11 total. Or wait, no. No, sorry.
I'm not resistant to radiant, just cold
Yes.
and the other.
Yes,
stuff.
cold and other. So 13 reduced to 6 plus 9, so that's 14 total.
Okay.
And the other one missed. That's all of his actions. And you start to glow. Your whole being just starts to glow with 5 foot of dim light.
Okay. Interesting.
As you are subjected to the branding smite.
Ah.
I'll make you a nice, beautiful yellow color.
If I 'twas not raging, I could smite as well.
Well, in that,
It was all yellow.
but that does bring
You're
it
not
to
the only one who
Luca's
can do
turn.
that.
Look what I can do.
Luca.
Look what I can do.
All right. I'm going to unsettling words. Our friend over here. Over here.
Which friend? Oh, that friend. Oh no,
He will be my friend. He's gonna be my friend.
He will be mine. Oh yes.
You're gonna be
He
my
will
friend.
mine.
They're all hitting me.
unsettling,
Just was trying to keep him from falling off the cliff.
unsettling words. Casting charm person. Yeah, unsettling words. Casting charm person on him.
Go ahead and throw your D8.
Yeah, gonna do that right now. Zing.
How unsettling are
That's
these
a
words? You want to
Only
listen to
about
this
a 3.
Coldplay album?
On a scale of 1 to 8, they're a 3. Like, I mean, I think you want to listen to this Coldplay album is about a 4. Do you like Yakov Smirnoff as like a 2?
That becomes a 3. So, as
Have you ever heard of
as that
Rasputin?
energy hits him as well,
and hey man, do you want to go see 100 Gex is about a 7?
Fair enough.
amazing. All right, so you do a quick and
So
it
anyways,
washes
here's
over him as well.
Wonderwall.
Yeah. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Anything else for you to do? Are you going to keep sitting on a rock? Where are you going?
Tell them maybe something.
Maybe tell them to
Yeah,
let
what
us
What I'm
be
going
in.
what I'm
Tell them
going to
anything.
what I'm going to say is Slayer, you all right? I saw you trying to keep him from the edge there. Are you two okay?
It's deception time, baby. Well, here,
I'll do it.
yeah, go for it.
They're already
just-
friendly to me. What does that modify my deception?
Advantage.
Advantage, so that negates my disadvantage.
Advantage,
Yeah.
baby.
So flat roll.
That negates my disadvantage. If not for the wall, it's still a good roll. But if not for the wall, it would have been a 20.
How terrible. Only a
I wonder.
The Wonder Wall.
So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
All right.
Yeah.
And Slayer, as you're saying that, and Lucas saying that, all of a sudden, like they're swinging at you, and you're basically you're kind of batting off the hits, and they haven't quite drawn blood on you yet.
Not
But
quite.
Getting close.
but they've been
87 out of 95.
yeah they've been
Is he all right? He didn't fall, did he?
And as Lucas says that, as Kieran says that, you see Bones and Hobbs both kind of like pull back with their swords, and just be like, "Oh, sorry, we thought you were." And they start apologizing profusely on the ground. Arathis is still freaking the fuck out. It's very believable that he might have thrown himself off the cliff right now.
Yeah, might have fallen. Yeah.
Let him do it.
Great, excellent.
Just trip him right with the edge.
I'll just sort of like stand up off of him now that I can see that he's also under the effects. No, but it's all right. We're all pretty pissed right now. Listen, you all stay here. We'll go fetch our friend that took off with your other friend, and we'll be back.
Do some deception, baby.
This is the best Ocean's
Do I
11
have advantage?
No, but 2 out of 3 of them are fucked up.
That's fair.
This is the best accidental heist episode.
Wait.
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
that'd
my
be
turn just passed.
Hold on, let me roll again.
Well, hold on though, because one of them is not drunk, and I could silvery barbs them if they succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
My
But
turn
I
just
gotta-
passed. I can do it again.
Fuck. Yeah, so that's a 7 because disadvantage.
Damn.
So
Okay. So in that case,
We're not Ocean's 11. We're like Puddle 7 at best.
yeah, I was gonna say this is more like the half-baked scene where they break into the clinic and steal all the fucking weed.
all right. So Luca, you're gonna silvery barbs as Bones does start to
Yeah, I'm gonna silvery barbs bones. I'm gonna silvery barbs bones, and I'm gonna give that next advantage to the Slayer in case he has to bluff again.
Yes.
Yay!
I'm making sure to roll those out in public. So
I fucking love this. That's twice now
incredible.
that the silvery barbs is a 1.
Absolutely incredible.
Even
10
with
out
the
of 10.
7, unbelievable.
Yes, exactly.
That's
So
unbelievable. Fuck.
so
Actually, I don't know what his bonus is. To be fair, it could put him over. So.
it's not that good. It's okay. It's not that good. And so as you say that, Hobbs fully is believing it, and then Bones, you see Bones' face kind of curve a little bit, and suddenly time shift. Oh right. Oh man. And he starts. He's like,
Your
"Yeah,
buddy
go-
looks really hurt. You should see to him. I'll go.
Go get him. So yeah, go ahead and you can pass by them without interference.
Sweet. So,
That is so amazing.
That's 10 feet.
I got a
and then-
quick question. Just Justice, you can keep doing what you're doing, but
Yeah.
it's dark, right?
It is,
It's
yeah.
dark. There's a the fire here, but
Are these guys over here outside of the firelight?
Good question.
Yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
how easily
They're
can
in
they
the-
see from here?
they're in the kind of shady area, like the kind of barely in the dim light.
Gotcha.
Like we're silhouettes, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're barely outside the dim light, 70 feet for each of them.
Ooh.
So they're
I
like
mean, I can
they're
see them,
it's silhouettes.
So the big guy isn't, right? He's not in the light.
Yeah, the shield guardian is kind of obscured both in the dark.
Oh, but he's glowing. I don't.
Yeah, but Slayer is glowing.
Hold on. I lost where I was. I know. Okay, I know this was 10 feet.
Yes.
You might want to go with slightly different route.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on. I forgot I was glowing. I don't want to eliminate
Yeah, you're okay.
the kerfluffle.
I'm not worried about
Should've
seeing in the
moved
dark. Luca has like 180 feet of dark vision, courtesy of Warlock.
I've
Wait a
got
minute,
60
it's
feet
devil sight.
courtesy of the mines.
No,
It's
I have 60
devil
feet as
sight,
well.
so it's full
100
color.
No, you've got 120 feet of full color vision and 60 extra feet.
Oh,
from
it's
your
60.
goggles.
I don't have the goggles anymore. I gave
Oh,
them
do
to
you-
Akira.
Do you not? It doesn't stack. It just overlaps.
Oh, hold on. Let me take the goggles of night off because I gave those to Akira. I need to remove them from my character sheet. So
Aha.
yeah, it's just
Still-
120.
Still
So
120
thank you.
feet
Let me
of
get that.
perfect vision.
Let me get that off my character sheet. It doesn't need to be there. I gave those
You're
to
all right.
Akira.
You're all right. You're all right. But
Keeping
all
keeping the character sheet honest.
Slayer running on, and Arathis kind of like holding his side, all of a sudden just being like, I don't know what Arathis, help me for the, and he just starts pulling it out, and this golden glow starts to wrap around the wound as he's healing himself, as he's ripping it out. There we go.
Barbs is putting in work this
Yeah,
session.
Barbs
I'm
is
trying,
putting-
dog. I'm trying.
So he pulls it out, but like he's still
Oh,
like,
silvery barbs.
yeah, he's still like super unaware of things, and so he's just kind of like rolling there on the ground, as he's like still kind of again on a trip, and you actually hear him shout out, "I can feel the grass everywhere."
Yeah, that happens every once in a while.
Akira, you're just continuing.
Continuing on, I have no reason to go back at this juncture. I know my team has this in together.
All right, and Nock and Erdrin both, as you can kind of see the glyphs reconfiguring a little bit after getting stabbed. You can kind of see like the invisible front part of it is like starting to show some of the glyph work too. The glyphs are reconfiguring, and you can tell that they're kind of like re-straightening, and the arrow that you pierced into its chest, or the bolt you pierced into its chest, suddenly like the metal starts to mend and push it out. But it has no other recourse.
Oofa.
Its entire turn is currently fuckered. So Nock, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna
You
start
are
waylaying
prone.
some stuff with some. Is it
I'm
still
sorry.
prone?
Oh, it's prone. It hasn't moved. It's stunned. It's proned.
Yeah.
You do see.
And
Just wanted to make
you
sure.
are also prone.
Yeah, you did hear the shouting out of Slayer and Luca, and you can see Slayer.
I got tackled
running,
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can see Slayer running, strafing.
I will kind of. I'll just get. I guess I'll just use my movement to get up. Is it half movement? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's half of your first movement to get up.
Yeah. So then I'll just use my half movement to get up, and I will start wailing on this thing with my quarterstaff. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
That's an option, for sure.
You could also just tell it to go back to Abigail. Like Abigail needs help with something.
Or
Oh, am I able to like?
Oh no,
could
you're very suspect number 2 right now.
Yeah, I've pulled aggro, so like if I tell it to do anything, it's not gonna listen to me.
no, but you could run.
I mean, yeah, you could run.
I mean, I
It
could.
is-
I
it
guess.
is
That
both
was my
prone-
original plan, but
Yeah.
I wanted to stop.
Yeah, it's both proned and stunned until the end of your turn, and you're fast as fuck.
Okay. True, valid point. Okay, yeah.
here's
So then I will go
time-
ahead and.
You are a male gaze action movie
Like-
heroine right now. You can run in heels. You're so good right now.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll use my. I guess just use my full movement. I guess I'll use my full movement, but it'll be my action to dash, which will basically make it my full movement at this point because.
It would be movement and a half. So
Movement and a half. So it'd be 45 plus.
plus 20, so 65.
65. Okay.
And
Yeah.
key
so,
point.
boom.
Key point. You can get 110.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah. So 110. Let's do that. Burn a key point. Boom. Am I
Alright.
able to move myself by doing that?
Yes. You just if you with the regular clicker, you just have to click on your token, right click, and then drag.
Yeah.
Click and hold.
Oh.
Right click and then drag.
Oh.
And then it does the
What I
move.
even do sometimes is what I'll do is I'll pick up my token moving around first to make sure I have it, and then right click where I see where my token was, and start to drag and do the distance.
Actually, yeah, you don't even have
Yeah.
to go back to where your token was. If you like move it around, and you're like moving it, and then you right click, it'll just pop the thing. I love Roll20 actually. All right.
Yeah.
So, sprinting away.
Boom.
Damn, yeah.
As this guy uses his bonus action to.
Is Akira already off the map?
Oh yeah, Akira's fucking gone. Akira.
Yeah,
Akira
Akira got some distance on that first one for sure. Yeah.
Akira not only got distance
Akira's
on the
a
first
fucking
one,
rock in the night.
Akira got distance on the second one and the third one.
Yeah.
They are so far away.
As a note, I don't know what the range is on your throwing the bolts back. Is Beardy, but if you throw the bolt at Slayer, he has gloves of missile snaring and can also catch the bolt and throw it in a different direction.
Pop
So-
the
Well,
thing in the
technically,
bowl.
you can't throw it back. That's specifically.
Oh, can I not?
No.
Oh, never mind.
But you could keep up the ruse, catch it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
Alright, yes,
Oh,
indeed.
darn.
But, so
I've fallen over.
like superly disadvantaged shot into the dark, almost literally. Kind of hearing Knock run away, but not knowing exactly where Knock is.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
All right, yeah, and you hear the crossbow bolt just fire off, fly way not close. And, just for funsies, we'll roll a second time. Yeah, no, that one was even more natural of a 1. So...
That was even more of a natural one.
So two shots, in your direction. You hear them kind of off to one of them off to your right, one of them off to your left. Not quite sure, but he's fucked up and just totally. It's like, get back here! Yeah, you're not as nice as I thought you were.
Good gracious.
Abigail.
Just knock him out while he's out in the darkness.
I believe in a thing called love. Sorry, you said darkness. It got me going.
No, you're okay.
I totally get that. I accept it.
Just the soul of my heart.
I believe in a thing called love. Sorry, stop it, Jeremy. Stop it.
Slayer told him to stay there. Jesus Christ, Pete.
Erdrin, you see Abigail running towards you, but she, seeing you tackle them and then them run away from you. You look back, you see her, and then you don't.
Oh no.
She disappears.
So, Eridrin, remember how you talk about how fast Eridrin can be if he needs to be?
Yeah.
Now's
Time to
that
do that.
time, dude. Now's that time.
I mean, in what direction? Is the question.
I mean,
At this
Away
point, Annie's better.
Away from here.
Not
Oh yeah,
here.
because she's still mad at me, isn't she? Yeah, let me get the hell out of here.
yeah, she can
Oh
cast
yeah,
spells and
she's
stuff.
still mad.
Hobbs is swarming up on Arathis. So is
Wait,
Bones.
did she do
just for
better
the-
than my deception? Sorry. Damn.
But she was also already suspicious of you, for the record.
I figured
Of
as
course
much.
she was.
But just to spoil both Hobbs and Bones' turns, they're both like swarming up on Arathis, pulling him off the ground. Hobbs is actually laying hands on to cure some of his poison and stuff to try and reset him. But
Fuck me, dude. I can do that. On myself.
I wasn't gonna tell you what to do. But so they're
That
starting
sounded
to work
so
on,
visceral.
yeah. Exactly. Bro, yeah. But Eridrin, somewhere in the middle of that, you are.
Yeah. So I ran the calculations already. It's more cost efficient for me to swap places with my Echo than it is to stand up from prone.
Fair enough.
Movement wise. So I
But-
get 105 feet.
But you have to manifest your echo first.
Yeah. So
And both
so
of
yeah.
those are bones.
Manifest Echo.
And both of those are bones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just roll onto.
So it
You
would
can
be
just
more
roll
cost
onto your feet.
effective. Okay.
It's fine.
I get 100 feet still, so I'll be right here.
Oh wait, no, you weren't on the ground. You put knock on the ground. So like you've got.
Oh, I get my full 120.
Yeah. You got full 120s, baby.
Does so? Is the metal thing mad at me? Is the power armor mad?
The metal thing.
The power armor has recalibrated,
Shit.
but it's prone, so it's a disadvantage. It has not gotten up yet.
But you could still-
Do you risk it for the biscuit, or you
I
just
mean-
run the fuck away?
I'm just gonna run and take the opportunity attack since it's at disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
and
you know,
still yelling.
continuing our tradition, natural one.
Okay, yeah, that works out. I'm still yelling. I'm on your freaking side.
You guys cannot complain about my crits anymore. Like at least for 2 sessions. I rolled so many natural ones today.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
very fair.
That's fair.
That's very, very
It was
fair.
very kind of you to roll all those natural ones today.
That was nuts.
Yeah, that was
Here's
very
the dice. I am not kind. You know me. I am not kind. So go ahead.
Since I get my
You're kind. The dice just aren't.
since I get my full 120, I'm just going to use it to get past knock. It would put me right here. Wait, no, right there. There we go. While I'm leaving, I still want to be yelling, "I'm on your freaking side, man!" And then just zip out of there.
As you run past knock.
Well, no,
I
that's
know,
fair.
I know.
But hey, if any of them have 120 feet of dark vision,
We're in
that's
trouble.
on them.
Yes, indeed. That's fair. That's fair.
They can't see that otherwise. Screw them. Do I need another deception or no? Just accept that they're not going to believe me.
Not at the moment. Like,
Okay.
you're. It's the same lie. So.
Am I still glowing?
You are. Well.
I
He
noticed
would-
you went
he-
past Dude's turn, so I'm wondering.
He would have the presence of mind to not focus on you, so he would have taken it back.
I was like, it's fine if you did, because I wouldn't
And
necessarily
you've got the
blame
goggles
him,
on,
but-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah, I've
that
got
would be an
60
obvious
different.
sign that you can see in the dark. So rather than like leave you lit so you can see, he'd just take it off. All right, Luca. How do you extricate yourself from the situation? Or do you? That is more my question.
I have to, because within an hour they're going
I
to
couldn't realize what the fuck.
going to know what's up. I am going to cast invisibility.
Okay. So
That works.
Perfect.
Fucking-
So and that's right out of the loot, right? You already had the loot in your hands.
Yep.
And
Boom,
so-
right out of the loot.
And so, just like seeing everything, telling all the good lies, you, and you invisible and start. You fuck right off.
I'm gonna go 30 feet in the direction of the Slayer, because that's as far as I can go this turn.
All right. Well, now that we're to a point, they are certainly not going to attack you. This guy, as good as his intentions might be, he does not have his normal speed. He does not have his normal accuracy, and he can't see that far in the dark. So even with the glowing wings of Akira, as Akira fucks off into the trees, there's only so much that he can do. We will pick up on this next time, because it is now after 3 Pacific time, which means it's expiration time for a few of you. But as y'all flee the scene, it's apparently it wanted me to verify that I'm still here on the live. What a goober. Thanks, Tac. But as y'all flee into the night, at least one of you is pretty sure, if not also Luca pretty sure, that Abigail's probably still suspicious, especially because as you end up being able to pass it on your way, Luca, that shield guardian keeps pace.
Oh shit!
It's not like it sees you. It's more it's following the sounds of the others, or maybe following your sound, but it thinks it's the sound of the others. You're not quite sure.
If it keeps pace, and I think it's following sound, does it actually like fully keep pace? Because I mean, we got the same movement speed.
Yeah.
Then in that case, at some point, once we're in the absolute darkness,
I'll give you.
I'm sorry.
No worries. I'll give you this. Basically, like it's following Slayer. It's following the glow that has flown out into the trees. It's pursuing.
I wanted to say, could I notice this by chance?
You would.
Could I then try to make my flight more stealthy? Because I was gonna not take off too far because I did want to wait for Luca to catch up and make sure everybody made it out, and so I was gonna end up trying to hide in the first place to like make sure we got everybody.
Fair enough.
I know we're ending it, but
yeah. In that case, I'll have both Luca and Slayer. Actually, if we're all here, you're all fleeing. This will become kind of a group stealth thing. Everybody roll stealth.
Okay.
Instead of rolling stealth at a disadvantage, I'd just like to take my feet off the ground with a fly spell and increase my movement speed.
That will make you visible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in disguise anyway.
That's fair enough.
But as soon as I can get up over the tree line, if there is a tree line,
you're also somewhat friendly. So,
cool. Wow.
In that case, I'll have you negate your disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, thank you.
I'll make it regular.
I will burn that fly from the...
Yes.
I have to go push a button and display it. But...
Yeah, you're okay.
I totally burned 5 hit points to scare myself. Sorry.
I was just seeing, do I need to make a stealth check, or am I too far gone at this point?
Your wings, your wings eventually fade after a bit.
After 10 rounds.
Yeah. So like flying off, you're kind of a beacon to the rest of your friends for a little bit. But yes, you will need to stealth.
Okay.
What buffs do we have active? Because I know I'm going to fail it.
Oh, that's right. Well, Akira, that makes sense.
I failed absolutely horribly.
Luckily, you are the rocket that flies into space.
Yeah, you are the
drill that will pierce the heavens.
Indeed. Was Teddy keeping track of that? Teddy's keeping track of that. Quick, what's recent in the recent past of the chat?
I'll just buy one. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
I have an inspiration I can throw.
Oh,
we're too far separated.
No, he means inspiration.
I have a DM inspiration.
I have a DM
inspiration I can throw it.
If it went through, did it go through?
Always willing to throw DM inspiration towards Akira.
So they saw where I landed.
Akira or Eric?
They saw where I landed.
Well, yeah, I mean, Akira because of that natural one.
Oh shit.
Oh okay. Yeah. What do I add to that?
That's just another roll of the d20.
Another roll of the d20.
And Eridrin, which one are you buying?
I'm trying to buy the +3, but it's saying I don't have enough, but I literally have more.
Are you fucking serious?
It says you bought it, bro.
The dice have spoken.
Oh, it says I bought it? Cool. So I'm using that +3 buff on myself.
All right. Buffing thyself.
Nat 20, baby.
Buff myself.
There it is.
I'm glad.
All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, the numbers.
I mean, at least we know where you're at.
The numbers skew in the direction of winning for the most part. So at least those back at the camp don't notice where y'all are headed. But we'll pick up on that next time with everyone catching up to each other in the trees. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, for playing, for watching, for supporting. This is just right now. This is my only D&D, so I really appreciate this more than I can tell you right now. So, thank you again.
Oh wow!
Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. As always, please remember that kindness is in fact free, and to please, please, please keep going.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Check out the Patreon, check out the TikTok, check out the YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna say bye.
All right, are we out?